recording. Start streaming. Bam. Okay. Oh god, infinite video. Whatever will we do? Alright, open this to full screen, get my phone out so I can message people.
Trust and believe I am not going to be doing anything dexterous. I mean, strong like.
Eh? Wait, I thought you had good decks.
No, I have a good dex. I just don't want to be doing anything that involves like lifting things.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's avoid that.
Yeah, let's avoid anything that requires me to lift.
It's got the weak arms. Alright, not the YouTube channel. Twitch channel. Copy link. Alright, now you get to go everywhere. Be like, come see us! Tweet. We are starting now.
To be the member.
Oh jeez. I heard words. Paste it, tweet, and hopefully that's all good. Hopefully I didn't just tweet. Yeah, okay, good. That's the right account. I do that every once in a while where I send it on the wrong one. Boom. We live. It's actually we live, but you know, whatever. Oh hey, look. Auto did it for me. Thanks, noob. I appreciate you. You're the best. Can I put that in here? I don't think so. I don't think any of these are going to be appropriate for that. Could have sworn there was a self-promotion channel in here. Helpful stuff. Self-promotion channel. I know it's here. Boom. Post. I already did the event on Facebook, so I'm not going to post on there. I'm not going to worry about Instagram. I already did Twitter. Woo! Okay, I think all's good. Just got to pull up my stream manager. Maybe. I'll follow it. What the heck? It's all goofed up. I believe in you. It's at 90-something%, but, you know, it's obviously having issues. Okay, I'm going to close some of these things out so my phone isn't having a stroke. Oh no, I closed my drive. Son of a gun. Oh, well, anyway, excuse the chaos. Hello. Before we get started with you guys here, do we have any questions?
Yeah, what's the meaning of life?
Alright, we'll figure that out as we play. I'm going to...
42. Haven't seen that movie?
Sweet. Well, since you guys were here for session 1, do you guys want to introduce yourselves at all? Anything you want me to call you special? Do you mind if I use your real names? All that fun stuff.
All good.
My name's Loaf. I'm an alcoholic. Hi.
Hi,
Hi, Loaf.
What dice do I need? What dice box up?
D20s, and then whatever weapon die for you. So for you, a D8. And since you have no other weapons, just a D8. Good luck. You'll probably have to pick up something as we're traveling, which won't be too hard because I'm going to be nice, because why not? I'm also going to be very mean. I'm warning you guys ahead of time. These encounters that I had built are hodgepodge and chaotic at best. For descriptors, that is. I'm going to move my dice. I'm gonna get y'all. It's gonna be hilarious.
I can't hear the life counter. Life counters aren't cool.
Say what? Sorry.
Nothing. I'm just being a jackass.
Okay. Well, you know, that's no different than usual. For those of you that are coming in to watch us, not that I know if there's anyone here, but these 3 people besides myself are subscribers to Apprentice Hero Helpers and our Wizards team. They randomly, politely volunteered to come play with us. So thank you very much. I appreciate you all. We couldn't do this without you, like any of it. So I appreciate you.
I got 7 dice, right?
Yeah, polyhedral set 7. Not that
So I need
means
like
7.
7 dice, right? I'm missing dice.
You'll probably be okay. Speaking of dice, we're gonna do a tradition, and we're gonna have argument dice tonight. Who would like argument dice? You can
I
just
still
say
think
no.
I'm missing some.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I promise.
So I
Yes.
need a D6,
Uh huh.
a D4,
Okay.
D20,
Okay.
percentage, right?
Yep. Which is 2d10s.
2 D10s, and that's all I have.
Okay, so you're missing a d8, which is what your weapon shoots.
Wait, no, hold on. No, that's a D10. What does D8 look like again, Roger? Show me.
It's a little pyramid looking thing. Well, of course, the thing's editing it, but yeah.
Ah, the triangle. I know. I have one of those somewhere.
Okay.
But should I?
You should. You need it, especially you. It's going to be important. just roll 2d4. That won't be cheating at all. You'll never be able to roll one that way.
Just roll 2D4. Good. Well,
Look, at this point, I might just allow it so we can get moving on, but that's okay. Anyway, so I got 2 of you. Bottom corner in the blue, you are currently muted. Would you like to introduce yourself?
that's me, isn't it?
No, the other corner. You're black.
Cat, go away, dude. Do something with your life.
No, he loves you. Or she loves you. I don't know which one it is. Alright, cool.
Holy shit, I'm shooting 60.
Alright, they've unmuted. Are you there? Can you hear us? Can you guys hear me okay?
Roger, I hear you in my sleep, bro.
You hear me?
Yes, now I can. Good.
Now we can.
Cool. Yeah. I play D&D often.
Roger, I don't have a D8, bro.
Okay, we'll work with those 2d4s you have for now.
Or you could roll for me.
Or
They
I
also have
guess.
digital dice.
You could also, you could go on basically anydiceroller.com and find a D8. Or your phone on your app or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm not being too picky tonight. If you want to... Yeah, again, if you want to roll the 2d4s and take a -1 to all your rolls, then it's good to me. Unless you roll 2 4s and then, we'll let you have an 8 that way.
I knew I was missing a dice. I was looking at them like, there's something missing here, bro. I'm just on a dice roller right now.
Okay, cool beans. Well, we got plenty of time. Again, we're going to try and keep this around-ish 4 hours. If we got to dip or move or whatever. As of now, our 5th member has backed out. Our other Grandmaster has had some personal issues that he cannot join us for these games, so it's just going to be you guys. If you happen to meet someone who wants to subscribe and wants to fill in that 5th spot for us, please let us know. If people are watching and want to join, subscribe, talk to me, we'll get you in. But we're going to get started. Is everyone's character sheets good to go? Handy? Got dice out? Cool beans. So I have to turn off a setting on my camera so you guys can actually see stuff. So give me 10 seconds to remove that filter. Yeah, none. Okay. Okay, so now you can see because I'm going to be taking this bad boy and moving it over our map when we need it. For those of you watching on Twitch, that's why there's 2 pictures of my face. So when we're doing stuff on the map, I have a hex grid for when we're in space, and then I have fun map maps, which I'll show in a little bit, for when we're running around doing things. Until then, you just get to have me move this thing around all the time. YouTube at the bottom, if you guys want to throw your videos on there, feel free. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Yours.
Go with real.
Yours. Is it yours? That X throws me off, yeah. We'll go with George. George. Alright, anyway. So, I'll ask one more time. You don't have what?
Languages.
Oh, God. What's your intelligence modifier?
4.
So you get 6 whole languages. Sorry, not 6.
Like,
Yeah, because Yoshi can get their own for being their own race. The language of whatever priest area you're doing, or you could just do soul because you're from the sun. For now, I'm just gonna say you speak 4 of the main languages, just to make life easy. If you decide you want to do something special or different later, let me know.
yes, sir.
And again, if any of you guys have questions about your abilities because you don't have the book directly in front of you or whatever, please just let me know and I will help you find the right answers. Because I'm going to be looking through the book a lot. Hence the whole we're learning this together. It's going to be so much fun. Outside of the story, do you guys want to introduce your characters to save a little bit of yada yada time in the future? Or do you want to do the yada yada time in character?
I'm not ready to introduce my character yet. He's gonna be
Okay.
kind of like mysterious guy in the corner. I got to come up with a story for him.
If there was a corner, that'd be great. But okay, that's fine. We can do it. And you guys okay with that as well? All right.
Sure.
I'm gonna warn
Bro,
you.
what type of chips you got over there, dude?
The good kind, apparently. He's munching.
You're making me hungry. I haven't eaten all day. What type of chips you got over there, bro?
Mission triangles.
Heck yeah, mission
Okay.
triangles.
Red like Jesus said.
I got hot dogs and beans for dinner. I'm gonna be shoving them in my mouth when I get a chance. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, let's get this started. So, I'm gonna roll a 1d4 to see which one of y'all wakes up first. Actually, I guess one of y'all. Never mind. 6. All right. So, I didn't even determine. I'm gonna re-roll that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 1, 2. All right. So, Mr. RJ, your character breathes in air. It's cold and chilly for the first breath of your coming to. Unfortunately, immediately after, a scorching heat burns you in the face, and you can feel it melting what's left of your thawed body. Above you, you see a man prying at what looks to be the edge of a cryopod. The last thing your character remembers was you were on a space liner traveling off to the edges of the packed worlds to do some exploring for a research vessel. You are most definitely not in that situation which you remember. What do you do?
Am I restrained in any way?
You are slightly frozen, but nothing is like bound you in at this point.
I guess I ask where I'm at. Where am I?
You yell, or are you talking? What are you doing?
Yeah, just regular speeches. Like, where am I? Just asking anybody.
You hear on the outside as the person is trying to pry open your bar. I'll explain when you open this. Help me. Lift, please. Push from your side. It's super frozen.
So I try and do that.
Okay, go ahead and make some kind of strength check or athletic check, whatever is more appropriate for your character.
First. Been stuck in there for years.
Athletics check is a plus 11.
Okay, wow. Whoa, 11. Roll it.
24.
+2 from the assistance of the dude on the outside? Fantastic. You pop it over, like, boom! It flies up and smacks the dude in the face. He's just like, well, I wasn't expecting that. As you look around the now broken cryopod that you're standing in, you see a wasteland desert. Your cryopod is half buried in something similar to sand, but not quite. It almost looks like glass. As you look around, you'll see several other cryopods that have either been broken, or are completely frozen. The person picking you up is easiest way to describe him is an everyman, blank face, normal height. He has black hair, Human. You would look at him and say, that's a man, I think. What race is your class, by the way? Or what race are you? I know what class you are.
I'm a Cassasis.
Right. Forearm dude. Big head. So, this planet is actually probably pretty similar to what you remember growing up on your desert homeworld. Or what you were told, depending on what kind of generation of Colossus you are. So, the band helps you out and says, well, there's a couple other pods that need to be opened. The rest of them seem to be broken. Mine unthawed not that long ago. I'm pretty sure from a tech malfunction. Do you remember what happened to you?
I have no memory.
Awesome. That's good. Okay, well, let's go to this one then. There's 2 left. I'm going to roll and see which one we walk to. They're all about the same.
I check and see if my combat knife's on my belt to see to help me fight.
You are 1 step above naked. You have basic clothes on, and that is it. The next person is would be bottom blue corner. So, Jors. Sorry, I gotta get that username down right. Jors over here. You have a similar experience, as it takes us a couple minutes to basically pop the pod open. Even with your massive strength, you'll notice that it's kind of hard. You wake up to a similar effect. It's cold breath and then hot air hitting you in the face almost immediately. Your rescuer.
What the fuck?
We go, push from the inside, please. There's either a button or you just push real hard.
I push real hard.
You do so. Go ahead and make a strength or athletics check, your choice.
There you cat.
It's a whole 6.
A whole 6 plus 2, plus another 2, so plus a total of 10. Good thing that's the DC. You pop it open just barely. It's quite the struggle from your side, but you're able to pop out. Again, as described before, that's what you see. Just deserty wasteland and 2 random yahoos that are like, alright, good, you're out. We got 1 more to open. Warm up and follow in. Warming up is not an issue. Again, going from completely frozen to over-thawed almost instantaneously as you step out of the pod.
Why the fuck am I in a pod?
That's a really good question that I don't have answers for yet.
Though,
Though, the person points and goes, though that ship and little, looks like busted comm station over there might have some answers. Let's go get this last pod that isn't completely destroyed. We go over to the final pod. There's a small as it depressurizes, and surprise, surprise to the person on the inside, they wake up. Oh, by the way, Jors, your last memory was of your toured ship. You mean you were going from place to place, you were in the middle of a concert, tour, whatever. That's the last thing you remember. Everything was going good.
Well, I've either done way too much drugs or something weird's happened.
Alright.
yeah, drugs.
Loaf! Your pod slowly opens and you hear voices that say, push! Or find the button that releases the pod, quickly! We don't have a lot of time.
I'm gonna search for a button, bro.
Okay, make a perception check to see if you can find the button that the random Yahoo outside is telling you about.
Perception check. I think that's a 9. 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5 is what? 14?
14. You're good. You find it. It's a pretty big red button on the side that you just can kind of punch.
I hit the button.
You do so. I'm going to roll a percentile die to see if it works.
I thought you were gonna roll.
It works.
You like roll for attack?
You do so. You punch the button and the mechanism works. And unlike the other 2 bods that were definitely broken when we popped them open, this one's and looks like it could be usable in the future. You'll notice on the outside of all these pods, there's something that you'll have to roll for. You're released and you see the other 3 members of your soon-to-be party, not that you know that, surrounding you. what would you all like to do next? Who's taking the lead? It looks like the guy that freed you guys originally is equipped. He's found equipment somewhere, obviously.
Where'd you get the equipment?
He points over to the destroyed ship. I said, that was the first thing I searched.
I'm gonna go search for some equipment.
You do so. Does
I'll go
Copy that.
all along behind.
Okay, the three of you head over to the now destroyed ship.
Wait, hold on. Can I search the inside of my cryopod first?
Sure, of course.
For is there anything inside my cryopod? What type of roll you want?
It'd be another perception check, but you're pretty sure you were the only thing in there.
Okay, with Sammy.
All right. It's only 11 anyways, so.
Okay, yeah, you don't find anything special or hidden or any extra stuff in the pod itself. So you guys head over to this spaceship. It looks to be a small, maybe fighter or very, very small transport ship. Could hold maybe 1 or 2 people, but it does have a mostly intact cargo bay. It looks like something fell out of the sky and hit it or something, because there is a giant hole through the center of it, and if you were to examine the hole, you could see that there's a glass-esque rock piercing through the entire thing. At this point, it's actually still smoking.
Is this safe?
He goes, it was safe when I was over here earlier. It's been smoking since I woke up, so I assume it's safe. Though it looks to be considerably better intact than our cryopods, as he looks around, and it is very apparent that this ship has landed recently or more recently than your pods. Your pods look destroyed, basically. It's a miracle that the 4 of you are alive.
Can I make a check to identify the rock?
Sure.
So, life science.
Sure, that works.
I hope so. 11.
Okay, so with an 11, you can tell that this is not actually glass, right? It's much closer to some kind of obsidian, though it's not made from plasma, so it's not obsidian rock, it's something else, but it is very similar with how sharp and dangerous it is. And it is spread out everywhere. If it's not sand, it's this rock. So you have to be very careful where you are stepping, or you might step on some of this sharp stuff.
Does it look valuable?
I mean, it can look pretty, probably. It's a green color. It's everywhere, and you would think if it was valuable, someone might have picked it up. But then again, you guys are in the expanse of space. Speaking of the expanse of space, the sun, from where you guys are at, is very, 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 very far away. Enough to give you a little bit of light, but it is basically dark vision is necessary to see much of anything. If you have low light, you're good, but it's dark.
Can I recognize what planet I'm on?
You could try, but probably not.
I'm gonna get sand and anger.
Are you making a Star Wars monologue?
No, but I'm gonna kick some sand and anger.
You do so! You've kicked sand. There's a little bit of dust that doesn't seem to harm anything. Though, you guys are at the ship. Would you like to explore the ship anymore? I've just described it. I haven't let you search it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Who would like to search where? There are 3 sections of the ship to search. There's the back.
It's the cargo area. The cargo area.
Okay. There's a cargo area. There's what you assume to be the pilot's cockpit. And then there's debris and things on the outside of the ship.
I'm gonna assist.
Okay, you go to the cockpit. You into the cargo area.
I'm gonna assist Russell with the cargo bay.
Okay, and
Hey, do you mind if I help you with the cargo bay?
Sure.
All right.
While you guys are doing that, I will search the outside for anything extra that I may have missed. I'm going to start with you two first, because you guys are searching the would-be cargo bay. It looks like it's already been opened. Again, your handy-dandy friend said he was already over here, so it makes sense that it is not locked or anything.
Alright. Perception rolls, right?
Yes, perception or any other skills that you guys feel appropriate. Survival might be a good one as well. Yeah, again, you guys don't have to open anything, so.
Oh yeah, I got good survivals.
I'm doing the one we talked about first.
Okay, perception. That works.
19.
19 total. Nice roll. Yeah, you go to the back, and there looks to be labeled boxes, specifically with people's names on them. You recognize one of them as your own.
I start yelling out the names on the box.
After a
Hey,
couple,
are you?
after a couple minutes, the person who's in the cockpit hears them yelling their name.
What? You calling for me?
Yeah, this box thingy has your name on it.
All right, I'm
cargo
coming. I'm coming over.
So, pretty simply, these boxes, I assume that Daggerhouse's character also goes to his box.
Sure.
Has the last bit of equipment that you guys had on there, minus basically any credits that you guys had on you besides maybe a little bit of pocket change. But it has your equipment, so if you have rifles or any of your other stuff that you've bought and paid for, it was nightly packaged in a tight sealed container. And it looks like this stuff was, stripped off you while you were sleeping or something. But it's definitely your stuff, and it looks like it's been kept nicely.
So cryopods, my clothing's all packed up and stuff. What the fuck is going on?
It's a good question.
I don't know. Who are you guys?
You guys suit up while you are explaining yourselves to each other.
What was the last thing you guys remember?
I was on my way to a rock concert.
On your way to a rock concert.
I was with an exploration ship. We were going out to do some exploration.
Actually, the two of you, go ahead and roll a... what would this be under? 10 seconds, sorry. Culture check.
20.
17.
Okay, well, so our Yoski friend here actually recognizes our, what is your race again? I'm sorry.
Catharsis.
No, not you. Our envoy.
Loaf?
No, the other one.
The envoy, no. Envoy.
Our rock star. What's your race again?
I'm an elf.
She's an elf. Okay, yeah, that's right. So she's a super special. So you will actually recognize her.
Oh, wow.
You've actually seen one of her concerts live. So when she said was heading to a concert, she meant her concert.
Wait, you're that one person? That's the famous rock star singer, I guess? That works,
Yeah, I'm Pandora.
That's a nice name. I totally need an autograph.
You got a pen?
I searched the other boxes for a pen.
As you rip through the majority of these boxes, lots of the stuff is pretty useless or worse equipment than what you have.
Any gold?
You do find a couple credit chips. No, sorry, I already said this. There's no credits amongst this stuff. But you do find a pen.
All right. I flip over the piece of paper that had my name on it. I'm like, here, sign.
You'll sign it for him.
You
Put a little heart and with a little bit of a rock star symbol like devil horns and a tail, and looks cool.
Perfect. You now have an autograph. That's going to be worth credits if you sell it to the right people.
Hey, bro, you want to buy this autograph?
Hey, bro, I'll trade you this autograph for your sword.
So when he's opening up the other boxes, do I see any other semi-automatic pistol rounds or any reaction cannon rounds or anything like that?
Yeah. Let me take a look. Or I should say, let your character take a look. Yes, actually, surprisingly, there are some extra ammunition that you guys find in there. There is one box of laser charges, one box of heavy ammunition, and what looks to be needle rounds. They are already filled with a substance, though you don't know what it is.
All right.
So does anybody else use heavy rounds?
I don't think I use heavy rounds.
Specifically, it's ones that would fit your gun. There was some other ones, but they're not appropriate.
So the heavy rounds fit my gun.
They do not. You have specifically.
Oh, okay.
So how many rounds are in a box, Roger?
For you, I believe it is 10. Again, let me look. I can go to equipment really quick. What kind of weapon was your weapon again?
Reaction cannon.
Reaction cannon. Okay. Almost there. I don't need descriptors. I need how much stuff costs. All right, ammunition.
Is there any grenades or anything in the boxes?
Round. Long arms and snipers. Rounds heavy. 20 rounds. I'm sorry. Was
So
the
there's 20 grenades?
grenades? Let me look. That would be something worth grabbing. No, there are no grenades.
Mines? Anything explosive?
It looks like, again, the majority of the equipment in here is super cheap equipment.
Trash.
Again, you guys know that your equipment isn't that great because you just bought it or something and it was what you could afford. Or you're a rock star that has their own security people, and the reason you have weapons is for funsies. That's more to show off than anything else. An explorer, what does an explorer need a gun for, right? Every once in a while you shoot a critter that's coming to charge at you. You don't need a really good weapon. That kind of thing. What does a priest need a weapon for? But you definitely have one that is taller than. By the way, I just want to point out that the hunting rifle that you have is taller than you are. Just
strap it on my back.
Just
It
as a
comes
side
across
note.
my. I carry. Hey Roger, I carry it like they carry in Dark Souls. Resting across the shoulders, one hand on top, just like.
Yes, I approve. Do you guys want to give yourselves a quick description of what your characters look like? Because I don't think I've actually had you guys talk about this. I know we did a little bit last session, and you might have caught something, but we didn't really sit down and be like, this is what I look like. Again, my character is everyman human. What do you guys look like? Obviously, one of you is a four-armed, one of you is an elf, and one of you is a rat person, but how else do you describe yourself?
I'm short, fat,
Noted.
and patchy hair. Had a rough life.
What color is your hair?
Grayish black.
Okay, cool.
Look like Chuck E. Cheese almost.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
From Rennie.
Yeah, oh no, even worse. Alright, on our elf friend?
I have black hair with blue and red highlights throughout it, kind of like punk style. It's very shaggy. She wears special contacts, make her eyes look rainbow, but so no one knows her real eye color.
Let's see.
She's also about 5'10".
As a side question for your character with the rainbow contacts, are they just for looks, or are they also for, like, you need them to see?
They're just for look.
Okay. So you're 5'10", what else? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, but that's about it. Like, she's wearing her normal outfit. Besides her armor is kind of punk-like, so she's got like a tube top, ripped jeans, Converse, some socks, some lacy gloves,
The get up, nice. This is why you were able to recognize her, because no other rock star this day and age looks that retro.
She is very retro. It's like some 90s rock star.
Perfect. I love it. All right, for our man, what do you look like?
So I'm tall. I have like a elongated head, almost like a cone head from Saturday Night Live. My skin is light brown and dark, and it almost looks like tattooing or
Scarring?
Yeah, and I'm basically hairless, and I look like I'm built to survive in a desert environment.
And what's your strength score, by the way? Just as a
18.
And he thick. Got the guns on all four arms. There ain't no wimpy about this man. He the thick boy. Okay, noted. Important. Again, I told you about my guy. He's everyday human at this point. Okay, so you guys get your stuff and kind of introduce yourselves. What were your names again? And I'll start trying to call you guys in character as we're talking.
I'm Johnny Rico.
I'm
Suave.
I'm Pandora Loonray.
Loaf. Just loaf. Simple. Easy.
Loaf. Okay, so Pandora, Loaf, Rico, and my character introduces himself as Raj. R-A-J-I. Raj. Actually,
We had an end on that.
his full name, sorry, is Raj Vexmon, and he'll introduce himself as such.
Did you find anything else outside?
I still have to roll for that. Sorry, I was gonna actually go through the cockpit scene first because she did have enough time to search for what was up there. Would you like to do?
All right, what I
perception check?
find?
Would you roll?
Yes.
I need a roll number.
Sec.
You're good. Found all the things outside. I rolled for the outside. I didn't find Jack Diddley at all. I rolled trash tier. Didn't fail, but it was close enough.
15.
50. So, it looks like whoever was in here last intentionally destroyed the inside of the cockpit. Like there wasn't any major structural damage, so like this ship was piloted and landed intentionally. But whoever's in here last just completely destroyed it. There's stab marks all over the console. You're not reading it again. And you're pretty sure after seeing all this and looking at where the flames are coming out, the flames are an intentional, breakage. So basically, so no one could use the ship if they needed to.
Well,
Is there
that's
a fire suppression system
metal.
for the fuel, or
Say that again, I'm sorry.
is there a fire suppression system so you could save the fuel that's not burning?
Let's just say the majority of the fuel is leaked out, so there's really none worth saving at this point. It's obviously been leaking for some time.
Well, this is stupid.
You'll also note that the glass rock that went through the center of the ship definitely hit the tank.
Cool.
So
stupid.
It's still whoever did is a jackass. So with my roll on the outside, I do come across something because it's a plot point, and I couldn't miss the roll if I tried. I yell, "Hey! There looks to be a computer buried in the ground or something over here. I think there's a message or something going on."
Well, that's convenient.
Let's go look at the computer.
So as you guys approach, there seems to be a distorted voice. How's that sound? Does that sound silly? Here, wait, let me turn this up just a little bit. There seems to be a distorted voice coming from this end. The voice goes, "Captain, Captain, Captain, hourly message repeat. Captain, Captain, hey, Cap. We're sending some people back to look for you, but we don't have good news. Actually, none of it's good news. You need to get to the shelter in, 3 hours, or you're going to get hit by the lack of atmosphere and the poison clouds. You need to get moving immediately. I'm going to put this message on repeat just in case you get stuck in a cryopod or something dumb. This will repeat every time the storm is 3 hours away. I'll leave other messages in the..." And it blanks out.
Lack of atmosphere. You guys heard that, right?
Yeah, we heard that. I heard that. Is there a shelter? Can we see a shelter nearby? Or it looks like a shelter?
As the message ends, a small, what looks to be animation pops up on screen as if it's a loading phase. And it looks to be a map. Do you investigate? Do you try to read it?
Absolutely, we investigate.
Okay. So, to understand what the map is trying to tell you, because you have no idea what it's referring to, You're going to need to make a survival check.
Can I make a computer check?
You can make a computer check, but that won't help you read the map any better. It's clearly on display.
Oh yeah, survival. All right. $16. No. Sorry. 13.
18.
Oh. Okay. 18 gets it. 16 or 13 just missed. But you can tell that the map is showing exactly from this location what is called a quote unquote safe route to what you assume to be the safe house. You guys will notice that you guys are in a crater of sorts. And one part of the map that says ass half and then safe house are the only things marked on this map besides an actual path to follow. It looks like it leads out of this cavern you're in. Or not cavern, chasm, whatever. You're in a hole.
Hey, Roger. Can I remember how big the cryopod was? Could it fit 4 people in it?
Definitely not 4 people. It's like a 1-person cryopod. Maybe you could fit 2 of you Yoskis, but that's about it.
Okay. And you said mine was still intact?
Yes, it is still intact.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, did you figure out what that map said?
Kind of.
Pandora? Kind of?
Kind of.
What does it say?
We're kind of in a crater.
Kind of in a crater, alright. Is there anywhere safe next to us that we can get to within an unknown amount of time? Could be less than 3 hours.
Was there?
The March safe house is about an hour's worth of travel away.
There's a safe house about an hour away. We get moving, we should get there pretty fast.
Do we know how long this message has been going on?
Nope.
No,
Well,
that's a really good question. As soon as you ask it, you actually hear thunder clouds in the distance. They are green, and the thunder coming out of them is purple. The thunder, not the lightning. You can see the sound. That should tell you something.
That's super fucking metal and awesome. But I'm not ready to die.
We should probably get moving. You want to lead the way?
Sure, I'll lead the way.
As we're walking, can I investigate this computer?
It's buried in the ground, so you'd have to unbury it first.
Oh, is it like I'm picturing like a laptop?
No. So it's like a computer console that was attached to the ship, and that part of the ship had just barely I should probably explain that to you. Next to the cryopods is a half a ship, like not a small little ship like the one that you guys were looking at, but like a full ass ship that was, a large transport or something that obviously got broken in half and crashed into this crater.
Can I look on the other side to see if there's a name of the ship?
Sure. As you guys are walking, you'll probably get to a thing. Go ahead, make a perception check. You can see in the dark, right? Because again, as soon as you get far enough away, it's pretty hard to see. All right, I'm listening.
18 plus.
Good roll.
What was that one? Perception?
Yes.
Perception? 18 plus 4.
Okay, so again, the side of this vessel looks like something's been melting it, like with acid, for quite some time. And there's bits and pieces of those rocks, and from a distance, they're kind of shiny. So it blocks a good bit of what would be left, but you're pretty sure you catch a little bit of the name, and it's Lass. Lass.
That's like, I would think it's only like part of the name. All right. As we're walking, I guess I continue to contemplate if I recognize that name from anywhere.
Sure.
What type of check you want for that?
I think just a straight intelligence check to see if you remember it.
13?
Nope. So, you guys start making your way out of the canyon. None of you guys have personal communicators on you, do you?
Not that I remember.
Not that I can know of.
You definitely don't. Yeah, that's one of the things that I don't think
Yeah, I
anyone.
got a comm unit. Got a comm unit.
Okay, so that's important. As we get higher and a little bit more out of this chasm, your comm unit picks up a weak signal. It's not weak enough to understand, but you will just keep an eye on your comms unit for later. You might want to check it when you have time. So, your first bit of issue is getting to the edge of the crater itself. Getting there isn't too hard. It's rough terrain, so you're going slower than you should. And you know that it's going to be harder than it should be, but you're all going to need to make a series of athletic or acrobatics checks to get over the various hidden holes that pop up throughout this area. And they're not necessarily actually hidden, you just don't see them till you get to them. Just because
Okay, I'm gonna go with acrobatics.
Okay. You got, every one of us needs to make 3. They don't have, I just need to know your numbers. One at a time for everybody. So mine is a 14 plus. Let's do acrobatics as well. So 23. I'm good on my first one.
Okay.
I got a 25.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
7.
Goski.
7.
You are very short and kind of fat. And this jumping over things is like, you're way past that in your life. You're like, the last time I jumped over a hole this big, I was a child. As you make your first jump across our first small chasm, someone has to save you. I'm going to roll a 1d4 and see who's closest. It's me. So, I'm going to make another acrobatic check, but this time at a -5, because I'm trying to catch you. Alright, well, you're lucky I have really high stats. So even with a -5, so 4 plus 18 is 23, I'm still good. And basically, I just had to re-roll my check to save him as we're jumping over. We made it past the first hole and no one died. Congratulations. Next hole. Same check again.
Yay.
You almost fall in, but the Raj goes over and scoops you by the leg and kind of just like yeets you mid jump.
I got a 24.
I got a straight 20.
24.
Yoski, we believe in you.
Less than what I got last time. 4.
Wow. What roll are you using?
Dude, my dice hates me, bro. It's starting to like really depress me.
That's super sad. All right, so closest one to you, is yourself. I'm gonna give you an extra chance to grab onto something and not fall to your death. Go ahead and roll again.
12.
Okay.
No, 10. Sorry, 10. 10.
Okay. So you make your roll and fall. Go ahead and make another check. You're able to grab a small outcropping of whatnot. Is anyone going to help him try and get up?
11.
So I'll give him a couple hands.
Okay.
A couple hands.
Total of 13 gives you a pass to get through the second hole. Raj looks over and says, "You may consider riding on somebody's back if there's another one of those."
So I make it back up.
Mm-hmm. Now, this next thing is not actually a hole, but the wall of the crater. And it looks like there was a path that went straight up it, but it has been decayed or crashed or something, and there's a huge rock pile in the way that you all are going to have to climb over. Now, this is a chance where you can either roll and see how fast you get over it, or you can take a roll 10 or roll 20, depending on how long you want to take. There's no immediate danger for this, but if you critically fail, I get to laugh at you.
I'm going to take a 20.
Okay, so you just take as long as it needs. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
A D4?
Yep.
3.
Okay, so it takes you, about 30 minutes to make the climb to the top of the chasm. which is a considerable amount of time.
I think I'll just take a 10.
Okay, so 10 plus whatever your modifier is for climbing, which is a... this is going to be athletics. You're not going to acrobatic your way over the rocks.
And 10 plus my athletics, which would be a 1.
Okay,
So,
so
like,
a total of 11. That means you would fail your check, which means it
oh.
takes... You go ahead and roll again. After 10 minutes, you haven't climbed up the wall.
$16.
16 on just a regular roll, or are you taking a... Well, obviously you're not taking a 10. So, it takes you only 20 minutes to get up the wall, but that's still 20 minutes. RJ?
Alright, I'm rolling my 20, doing that athletics check.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, it doesn't take you but 10 minutes to get up this wall. You're just... This is what I do.
I'm more dexterous than I am athletics, okay?
No, and that's 100% okay. This is just a very steep climb, and rocky and not so fun. This is not Rockstar weather. This is survival weather.
I'm in freaking
Ooh, nice roll. 17 plus 3,
platform
total 20.
boots that are like 3 inches higher than my actual height.
Exactly. You over here working it, and it's working you in the long run. So, after half an hour, our slowest member of the party finally makes it up to the thing. And you'll know that from here on out, it's going to be relatively easy to get to the safe house. So, you guys travel and travel and travel and travel and travel and travel and travel until you get to what looks like a small, almost unnoticeable... Actually, we're going to make you roll a perception check to see if you can see this thing. Everybody!
Alright, here we go. 6.
Critical to y'all.
I don't see shit.
6, Roger.
Okay.
14.
I'm gonna dice, bro. This is starting to like really depress me.
It's real bad.
I don't see shit.
You better download that dice roller app quick. I critical. So my character goes, it's right there. Come on, are you telling me you can't see it? Right, the hole in the ground. He walks you guys over, and as you get closer, it's very apparent. The biggest indicator that you see that makes it different is all the metal on this door is rusted to match the sand and glass around it. Whether that's intentional or not, you don't know. The door itself has two locks, a computer lock and a physical lock. Obviously, the physical lock is attached to the computer. So, that leaves it up to you guys. Would you guys like to try and hack into the computer, or would you like to sit here and try and break the lock open itself? You do have your
How's your guys?
own
How's your
equipment.
guys' computer skills?
I guess we could try computer on.
I got like an 8.
I'm pretty good at computers, man. I got a 6. Probably if we work together, we could probably get it.
I'm for it. I'll give you some help.
Yeah, I'll give us some help too.
Okay, so I'm only going to let 2 of you help with the computer because you can only have so many backseat drivers. But with that, you get a +4 to your roll.
All right. 16 plus 6. 22.
Nice.
22 plus 4 is 26.
Yeah, so whoever set the password to this said it's the word password or something dumb along those lines. You pop it open almost immediately. The computer itself seems to be working just fine, even though the monitor or screen is slightly melted, just like everything else.
All right.
So
Not too shabby, guys.
the safe house opens, and it opens up into a room-esque area. There's some small cots, a small computer, and some other stuff. Dagger House, before you enter the safe house, do you want to check your...
Yeah, I'll check the column.
Okay, that doesn't cost anything extra. You just do so and are out of the crater finally, so... I'm gonna continue using this silly voice, so let me know if it gets too annoying. Actually, that's way too high. You can't hear Jack Dooley with that. There we go. That's more reasonable, I think. Hey, testing. Airwaves are open. Good news and bad news. All ships, well, all Finnish ships have left the system. We'll be sending back missions for anyone that was left behind in the ass end of the Lassie. Sending message on repeat. To repeat every once an hour, every hour. Or when someone types into this comms chat. Bye. You guys then go ahead.
Alright.
So, as you go down the steps, like I said before, it's a small room with a couple cots, what looks to be some kind of food or ration storage container, some fresh water. I'm going to put the words quotations around the word fresh. And several, how do we put this? Unfortunate souls that have been in here before. Like, it looks like whoever was in here last got trapped, and or got into a fight or something along those lines, and they're just splattered against the wall.
Can I make a medicine check to see what killed him?
Sure.
15 plus 9, 24?
24.
No, that's my mysticism check. 21.
Oh, 21. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty apparent that they were killed by some kind of weapon, and then it looks like something just smashed into them really hard. It looks to be something honestly your size but rounded. So if something was floating, it was about 3 foot-ish tall, flying around, shooting and smashing into things. Don't worry about that.
I tell my friends what I think or what happened.
Okay. Noted. Raj looks a little annoyed at that, like, why?
Well, that sucks.
You guys can perceive around the room at this point.
Is there a mirror?
There is a mirror in a small bathroom in the back.
I'm gonna go to the mirror.
Okay, you do so. You are at the mirror.
I'm just gonna look at myself just to kind of see how long it's, like, if I've aged at all, and then she's gonna look at her.
You know that you will look just as pretty as the day you went into cryo sleep, whenever that was. You don't look any older.
Cool. And then she's gonna look at her roots to see if she needs to redo the dye on her head, and then come back out because she's vain.
Gotcha. You just had your stuff dyed within the last week before being frozen, and being frozen doesn't affect the dye in your hair, so it still looks great.
Cool. I have to look like a rock star, so.
Yeah, you do so. You're doing great so far. Okay. Don't mind me.
Search the room for any other doors.
Okay, you do so.
I need to stop rolling on this paper, bro. 3.
3 total, yeah. Luckily for you, it's super apparent where the door is. You definitely fail and have no idea, but Raj points it out and goes, "It's right there, jackass."
I said any other doors.
Any what? Sorry.
Yeah, I was looking for any other doors or like passageways, but
right.
Don't worry, I got it.
Right. So you're like, there's only one way out, and Raj goes, "What about the back hallway, jackass?"
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. So,
am I feeling tired?
Are you feeling what? Sorry.
Tired?
Probably. There's probably what you would call jet lag. Speaking of Raj pointing that up with his perception check, he goes, "Hey, there's a computer over there. You could probably turn it on or hack into it or something. See if it gives us anything useful."
Should we close this door before the atmosphere kills us all?
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Worried about it locking again. Alright. Is there a computer on the inside of the door?
Yes. Yep. That's what Raj was just pointing to. There's an actual, looks like a desktop or monitor looking thing.
No, I'm talking like, so when the door closes, is there like another like screen? That would, like, open the door, I guess.
Oh, no, it looks like the lock on the inside is mechanical.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and close that and lock it.
You do so. It seals airtight. Also, you would notice from those wounds, now that I found the thing for them, is it definitely looks like pulse casters. You can tell
Pulse
from
cast.
pulse casters. So that means they were stunned, right? And there's little burns where the stun mark happened, and then whatever was, finishing them off just smashed into them with its body.
Do I know of anything that uses pulse casters as like a primary weapon or like a
Sure.
cultural weapon?
Sure, you can 100% roll that. I would do a culture check.
It's an untrained skill.
Okay.
14, and I have 4. I have 4 for my intelligence, so 18 total.
Okay, yeah, so it just becomes a straight intelligence check. 18 total. So you'll know that pulse casters in general are used pretty much everywhere. Most societies use them. And they're basically stun guns for the most part. You can have pulse casters that do real damage, but generally they do non-lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Also, going back to your original roll from before, there was what looks to be explosion mark on one of the bodies, so it looks like it got, kablooied into pieces, and they are spread out amongst the entire room.
Was there anything on the bodies that would be useful, money or explosives or weapons?
There was weapons, but they are definitely destroyed, either broken. Actually, that explosion that you saw looks like it caught both of the weapons that these people were carrying on them.
Okay.
Any extra ammo or anything on their belts?
No, as I said, that would be explosion mark pretty much erased most of the bodies. That's why they're squished. What was
Any
it?
any rations?
Yeah. So as I said before, there looked to be a ration store in the room, and yes, there are some rations in there.
How fresh are they?
Well, the power's still on to this place, so it works like a regular refrigerator. There is a whopping 7 rations worth of food in the thing.
7 rations, and there's 4 of us. Wow.
Yep.
Well, I am hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and eat one.
Okay. Everyone consumes 1 ration, and there's 3 over, and Raj says, I'll be fine. I don't eat much as is.
All right. Well, I'm kind of tired. I'll worry about the computer when I wake up. I'm going to go take a nap. Try and get some liveliness back into my bones.
Okay. Anyone else want to work on the computer before we take a nap?
I will attempt to work on the computer.
Okay. You head over to the computer. Go ahead and make a computer's check to see what you can get done.
$17.
Fantastic. So, as you go through the computer systems, it looks like this is connected to a much larger internal system. The security on most of it is super secure. You could take the time to try and break through the stuff, but the surface level things, there are messages saved on the computer for like, whoever sees this next, to the captain, we done fucked up, and hope you're okay. They're like video titles basically.
I play We Done Fucked Up.
Okay, so let me get my voice changer over here. All right, whoever's listening, we got some serious problems. Like, besides most of the ships leaving already, and the small mutiny happening, and all the other stupid stuff that's occurred since the captain's half of the ship crashed. Well, someone released the... Oh god, what's the name? There we go. The Shalashas. They're out. Good luck with that. Try not to get eaten. They will kill you. They are very mean. And on worse news, someone programmed the robots to hunt them down. Unfortunately, they just set it to all life forms. So if you see robots, run. I think the main security models are in the main hangar, and then those stupid flying bastards are all over the place. Be careful. We done fucked up. Hope to see you soon, Cap. Bye.
Oh, killer robot. Fantastic.
Okay, there are 2 other messages if you care to listen to them, or you could just go to sleep.
I'm going to listen.
Okay, which ones do you listen to?
I'm going to listen to both.
Okay, which one are you starting with? And I need the title so I remember which one.
Captain.
Okay, so. A familiar voice. This seems to be the same person talking in basically all these messages. Alright, Cap. Bad news. Everyone thinks you're dead. I'm 90% sure you're alive still. So I'm going to continue leaving these stupid messages on the computers and whatnot. I don't know what to do, Captain. Everyone's leaving. I'm going to have to leave soon, too, just to make sure we don't lose everything. Best I can do is leave you ship parts in the hangar and hope to come back and get you, or you leave on your own. I've opened up the majority of the passwords, so they're just the word password. I know that's probably not safe protocol-wise, but I'd rather you be able to get inside safely than try to figure out some jackass's password. Vexy out.
Huh.
Well, this guy is strange. I listened to the last message.
Okay, and that was titled? Do you remember what I said?
No, I don't remember the title of
So yeah,
it.
Captain, we done fucked up. To whom it can concern, and hope to see you soon.
To whom it may concern.
Okay. Hey, so I know the captain wasn't the only one left out there in the back half of the old Lassie. Yeah, we're wrapping up here as soon as we can. There's a lot of struggling going on for who's in charge. Obviously, we're still waiting on the captain. If you or her get here to the safe house, hurry to the hangar quickly before everyone takes off. Vexy out.
A hanger, huh?
And the last message. Hope to see you soon.
Yep.
Alright. This is kind of another to whom it may concern. It's been 2 weeks, Cap. I've done everything I could from orbit. I might try to land the ship soon. I don't know. It's not looking good. Basically, everyone else is taken off or is under new crews. Lassie 2 is being commandeered by the first mate. And basically all your officers turned on you. Like I said they would. Yeah. I'm gonna come get you soon. Hope to see you soon. Vexy out.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Because that's the setting we're in. Bad feelings about. So, to summarize what you just picked up from that. Some dude named Vexy is trying to get a hold of his captain. There was some kind of mutiny after the captain's half a ship crashed. Their new fancy-pantsy ship was commandeered by space pirates. Oh, surprise, these guys are space pirates. And, oh, there's killer monsters and robots out. Probably between you and the hangar.
Ah. Well, we have our way out, but we're gonna have to fight.
You guys know for a fact that something killed these yahoos here. So obviously there were other people besides the captain that, made it out.
Well,
You also, as soon as you kind of finish up, a small screensaver pops up, and it looks to be another map, and there seems to be a timer. It looks to be tracking the storm in real time, and it tells you have 30 minutes before the storm hits the shelter. If you don't leave the shelter in the next 30 minutes, you're going to have to wait 4 hours for it to pass.
I say we wait 4 hours. I'm still a little stiff from cryo freeze.
You can do so. It's not like you guys have lost any actual health, but this would be a good explanation for taking a break and getting your would-be recovery back.
Yep. We're gonna take a rest.
Okay. You do so. Don't mind me. Oh, actually, that would be perfect. Okay. Sorry, I'm figuring out the map for a minute and a half from now. Bam. Oh, man, that fits almost perfect. Alright, so, do you guys do anything else special? Dagger House, you have not had... haven't done anything in here. Do you want to do anything, or are you good just taking a nap?
Actually, are we going to set up a watch
Um,
so we don't get surprised by anything?
That's not a terrible option, but you feel pretty safe in this place. As safe as a group of would-be people that were apparently captured by pirates can be.
And along with the dead bodies.
And the dead bodies, right?
What do you guys think? 2-hour watches?
I mean, fair enough. I can do 2-hour watch.
Take the first watch.
Okay, you can do so.
I'll take second one.
I'll take third then.
Raj says, I'll take last, I guess. I'm very tired, so this is a good idea. You guys all sleep? I'm not gonna make you roll or anything, because in all honesty, this is a safe area. There's no need for you guys to worry about getting attacked here. Excuse me while I gather tokens and things. Oh, that's actually perfect. And... One, two, three, four. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so I got y'all's movie characters. I don't have many super sci-fi-y things in my arsenal at the moment. But for now, our robot guy, sorry, not our robot guy, our forearm guy, is going to be this giant elephant thing, because it's like the tallest model I have.
Hi.
Your handy dandy Raj is going to be this dragonborny guy, because I don't know, I like the model. Our rock star is going to be in all in black and hold knives, because that's cool, right? And then our little rat person is actually going to be a badger, because he is small.
No. That's unfair.
Badger.
Badger. Yeah, so when I move over to the map, you should be able to tell who your characters are. For the enemies, I'm going to just use regular tokens, not going to use actual pop-ups unless they're like, big bad boss people. Yeah, so you guys take a nap. Again, nothing happens. You wake up after, your watch is over and whatnot. And by the time Raj wakes everyone up, he says, alright, I got the door open and we're ready to go. The storm just passed, so it's going to slow our speed down. It's 4 hours long, which is about a third of the day of what we're on. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the Showed Alaska's are probably going to be coming in on the far side of the storm because they're relatively smart creatures and would be on the side chasing the storm instead of getting chased, because getting chased is stupid.
I agree.
Yeah, I look at you and go, well, we should have left before the storm if you agree then, because I don't know about you guys, but they're nasty, even as mounts. Have you ever ridden one before?
No,
Once when I was high on some chemicals.
I don't believe in riding animals, sir.
Someone should have told that to your mother, Yoski. I kid, of course. Yeah, let's get going. He just seems perturbed at the thought of dealing with the Shalaskas.
Yeah, I'd be perturbed about that thought too.
Yeah. Does anyone want to do a nature check or some kind of check that is similar to see if you know anything about these things?
Life science, I guess.
That
Survival.
also might work.
I'm gonna go for life science.
Or your occupation might be, well, soldier. Yeah, soldiers might know what that is. Anyway, what would you say?
I got a nat 20 or 21.
Wow. Okay. Perfect.
23.
3.
23.
5.
Okay. So, they are like, just the easiest descriptor of them. They are what you would get if you combined a lizard and a monkey without hair. So they are super buff, muscular reptiles that don't have any scales or anything. They're just fleshy. A slightly harder skin, super elongated tail. The more feral they get, the meaner they are. In some places, they're relatively common in space because they're used as mounts in a lot of places because they can climb really easy and they're just about as fast as would-be horses. But they are mean little bastards, even the tamed ones. So about that, do not run into these things if possible, is what Raj is very adamantly explaining. It's just I'd much rather take on like 30 security droids than one Shalaska.
I rolled a 1, so I'm like, you sure about that?
They're so friendly. Yeah.
So friendly.
You've never met one.
Rockstar, you remember adamantly on your drug trip that one of the Shalaska went crazy because someone like kicked it in the nuts or something on accident, and it just ripped them in half. Like,
You want to get ripped in half and turned into breakfast? You go ahead.
I wouldn't plan on touching their testicles.
Whatever you say.
that's generally my plan with most things. Avoid the testicles. General life rule: avoid the testicles.
That's not what Russ taught us. He always taught us to go for them. Grab and twist.
Give them the old dick twist. Okay, so you guys set out on your journey to the next hangar, bunker, whatever's the map was pointing to. This one wasn't really marked, so you're going to assume it is like home base or something. It might not even be the hangar. You're not sure, but it's the next thing, and it's about 2 hours worth of travel away, or at least that's your inspection, depending on how far the last one was. So, just like before, the terrain is rough and not easy, but there's actually more of a road to follow this time. Though, just like everything else on this planet, it looks like it's corroded and irradiated pretty heavily. So, you guys just follow the road. Do you follow the path that was written on the thing? They are slightly different.
Well, I didn't roll good enough for anything, so I'm following the Rockstar.
All right, Rockstar, where are you taking us? Just following the road, making life easy?
We're gonna make life easy and follow the road.
Okay,
I'm in freaking 3-inch pumps. I ain't gonna make things hard on myself.
So the traveling is slightly faster on the road. Unfortunately, you realize relatively quickly why there was a planned detour. The road takes you right past what you would assume to be the Rock Shaka farm or something like that. It's where they were stored. And you can see that the gates are wide open. It's a small little bubble dome looking thing. And it looked to probably hold about 10 to 12 of them. And there's 2 currently sitting in there munching on something. You can see them from where you're standing.
I immediately stop.
You do so. Do you warn the others?
I absolutely do.
You do so, and the others go, ha! Oh, okay. They don't look feral at this point. They look to have mount things still on them, but obviously, even under the best circumstances, they're still dangerous. What do you all do?
Let's try sneaking around them.
Okay.
Or mounts.
Or what? Sorry.
Oh, I said, or we could use them as mounts. Remember, I rolled a 5 total.
Or we knock you out and carry you and feed you to them.
I like going around.
That's a valid option. You guys will know that going around isn't necessarily impossible, but the thing that held them is more like a bubble dome, and there's not really like a corner you can sneak by.
Can't we just go up and close the gates?
No, the gates look to be some kind of electrical yada yada. You gotta turn them on from the inside or the outside, and you don't see a computer module on the outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna spoiler alert, if you guys had spent some time breaking into the computer, you might have been able to find a subroutine that turned on the gates. But that's neither here nor there. You're gonna try and sneak around?
I say we just try to sneak around. Worst comes to worst, we feed the rat to him.
That's an excellent plan, says Raj. Alright. So, everyone, make stealth checks, please. If you have disadvantage for your armor, wink wink, smiley face, sleeping man in the corner. Oh no. Oh no. Doesn't even matter. Don't worry. Raj done goofed.
I was gonna say I take a 20 sneaking around these things.
Yeah, you da 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 da, and I'm over here da da da, bing, and I light up super bright for no reason, like just lights shoot off me. I got video game quest symbol, bing, and I go, fuck, really loud.
I got a 24.
Yeah, unfortunately, my loud burst of light and burst of noise. They turn and see all of us. No matter how sneaky you were, there's really nothing to hide behind. So,
Motherfucker.
I hide in my own backpack. I'm a small creature. Don't fuck with me, brother. There's hiding places all over the place. Hide in my own cheek pouches.
Alright, go ahead and roll your initiatives. No one's getting a surprise round at this point, because we didn't sneak up on them, and they didn't sneak up on us. I'm going to use the camera. And I gotta get the
7.
7. Alright, someone's got to record this besides me, because I'm doing all the other fun stuff.
I got it.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, that doesn't work. You know, because if I actually put it on the right way. Da-da-da.
Pandora, what's your initiative?
Pandora. Raj's initiative is 9. What do you guys think of the map, by the way?
Looks cool.
Besides,
It's shiny.
besides the light above, yeah, I'm gonna change something really quick and see if I can fix that. Ugh.
Where do you find initiative on this stupid thing?
Top right hand corner, right next to the black boxes, is initiative.
Yeah, mine's not showing there.
Alright, that's a little better. And
Oh, there you go. Fine, I got it, yeah.
That's not as shiny. I think you guys can see the lines a little better now, right?
Mucho dinero better.
cool. So obviously the two little red tokens over here. This isn't a token. That's just part of the map. Two little red tokens are your Shalashka, and you guys are over here in this corner.
What was Pandora's initiative again?
18.
Woo, she's fast. She's ready.
How bad is the enemy? How fast? What's their initiatives?
That's a really good 19 plus. Four. So a whopping 23.
Fuck.
Sorry. Of course I gotta switch dice up or something like. Oh god, they're so fast.
So the enemy goes first.
They're first. All right, so they just yeet. They have a movement speed of 60, so I'm not even gonna count it out because you're definitely within 12 squares. And they just go to the first two people. They're just bull charge.
I can't see the first two people.
It's you and Soldier Boy.
Can I just zoom in on your screen, Roger, only?
Yes, you can just click on my screen and it'll just pop me up.
Ah!
Is that better?
Okay, that's much better. That's a lot better. Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay, cool beans. So, let's see. I should probably do that too for the people on Twitch. Which, speaking of Twitch, if you're talking, I apologize. I'm not paying any attention right now. Well, on the plus note, they both only get one attack. So, here it goes. One attack on each y'all. Oh my god, the plus to hit like this. Alright, well, 13 for the first one, and I gotta drop the dice on the second one, so let's see what we got there.
Okay, so
And 22 on the second one. So 22 is on the Yoski, sorry. No, sorry, on the Soldier. Soldier is the number 2, so 22 versus your KAC.
my KAC.
And 13 on your KAC there, Yoski.
Is this AC versus combat maneuvers, or is this just a straight KAC?
KAC, straight up.
Okay, so my KAC
So
Is
my
what?
light armor stacked in my skin, right? My armor.
Yes. And I'm going to say you could have had that on because it doesn't matter.
And that's a +2 armor, right? +2 armor?
Yeah.
For the light armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I have 4.
Why did they have such a plus to hit? Holy cow. I feel like I'm missing something with the armor. Oh, +10. Okay. I'm so dumb. On both my characters, I got a 4 and a 5. I'm like, there's no way they're letting that AC be that terrible with the plus. I missed the +10 at the beginning like an idiot. Okay. I don't feel so bad now. Anyway, so 13 and 22. Does 13 hit you, Yoski?
I have a 17.
You're good. All right. I assume the 22 hits, Super Soldier?
Yes. Yes.
All right. They hit you with the claw for 7 points of damage. Remember to take off from your stamina points first.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. That's their turn. Whoever is next is next. I believe that's the envoy. Rockstar, it's your turn. What you doing?
They're right on me, aren't they?
No, you have one square in between. Luckily for you, you have two friends that stood in front of the attack.
Hey, what's that blue thing right next to my character?
This thing or this thing over here?
Nothing right there.
I'm going
Looks to be a solar panel.
attempt to attack with my fire gun.
Okay, you do so. You pull out your fire, laser pistol and pew pew.
I 12 to hit.
Okay. Total?
Does 12 hit?
12 misses their KAC. Oh, no, you're using an energy weapon, so it is their EAC, which still misses, but just barely.
Damn. All right, that's it.
Okay. Do you want to move or anything else? So remember, with your guys' turn, you have a couple things you have to do. Obviously, to pull out your weapon, that costs your either swift action or your move action, depending on what upgrades and whatnot you have for your character.
I'll probably step back so I'm not quite a target.
Okay. So 1 second, sorry. So, just as a, do you have anything that would allow you to use your weapon as a swift action? Like, did you buy any upgrades for your suit or anything like that?
Nope, I am very basic.
Okay, so it would have taken you your move action to pull your weapon out, and then shooting was your main attack.
All right, never mind then. Just fire and shrug.
That works. All right, next.
After 18 is me.
I'm on the actions page. If you guys have questions on what you can do, by the way.
So they're right there with us.
Uh-huh.
Does shooting cause disadvantage, or do we smash them with a knife or whatever?
Yes, when you shoot from close range, yes, shooting from close range, unless you have something that stops it, provokes opportunity attacks.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna gut him with my tactical knife.
Okay. So you move action to pull out your tactical knife.
Yes.
Okay, and you stab him. Roll to hit.
$15 plus 20 total.
20 total hits.
All right, we get a D4 plus strength modifier. All right. Eight points of damage.
You do 8 points of damage, whacking one of them in the face. It giggles at you. No, just kidding. It took damage. Good. Next.
Is Loaf. Oh no. It's Roger.
Garage. Okay. 10 seconds while I get
Benji.
Yeah.
Roger.
There it is. Okay. I was like, I know it has health. Where's it at? Okay, so I'm going to do a thing called Trick Attack as my full action, which is an operative thing. And I can move my full speed. And since I'm not touching them, I'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will get behind the one that you surprised. And then I got to make a DC check. 16 plus... pluses should be fine. Because it is... Yeah, okay. So... you get to do normal damage plus a whopping 1d4 extra. Woo! And since I'm using my... what's my weapon I have? Tactical knife or survival knife. I get to do 2d4 basically. A 3 and a 3! Plus my strength of 3 or dex of 3. 9 whole points of damage for my pokey poke. That's my turn.
All right, Loaf.
Now, does moving through a threatened square or out of a threatened square cause an AOP? Roger.
So yes, but remember you have Moxie.
So it doesn't cause an AO.
Opportunity, yes, but they have to roll to hit, and you have a +5 against that. and it burns their reaction for anyone else.
Well, this is just not good. I guess I'm gonna move me back diagonally 1 square right behind where the big dude's at, and then looks like 3 over towards the thing. Yeah, so back. No, the other way, the other way, the other way. Other diagonal. Other diagonal.
This way?
No, other diagonal.
This way.
There, yes.
Okay.
Now over 3, up 1. No, up. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
As I moved, I pulled my weapon.
Okay. You
Does
can
that
do
count?
No, you can totally
And then
do that.
can I shoot?
You can shoot. Though I do have to make 2 attacks against you.
Yeah, they are.
But you get a +5 on both of them, so I'm just going to subtract that and then multiply. Critical fail and a miss. What's your? You said 17 is your KAC, right?
Yeah, but then I have the +5 for moving out of their square.
Yep. Nope. I counted that in there. So
Are they large creatures?
they are. So you definitely have that plus to them.
So it'd be like a +7.
But
anyways,
one of them just critically failed. So what that means is they just provoked an opportunity attack. Also, I moved the wrong character earlier. You're still here. You are here. There we go. They provoked an opportunity attack from all threatening enemies, which are me and Soldier Boy. So, make an attack.
I'm threatening him. I have a rifle. I'm threatening him.
Well, you're about to make an attack.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you would technically, well, no, because you would have stepped out. Well, sorry, range threatening is new to me. I'm gonna say yeah. So everyone gets to make an attack against this guy as a reaction because it missed so terribly. Like it swung, missed, and is rolling, and all of us just went stab, pow, bang. Roll to hit.
9 plus
22 for me, Raj.
15 plus.
I got a nat 20.
Hey, so nat 20 special for you because you have the laser gun. You also do that extra 1d6 burn. So you roll whatever the normal damage is twice, and then you add your burn damage.
I got a 13, Roger.
Raj.
How much? 13?
13.
13, and you're using a hunting rifle, right?
Yeah.
So 13 misses. And what?
Oh, I had 22. I had 22, and my damage is 7.
So
Okay.
it's
7 damage.
8
Check.
plus. What do I need to roll for fire?
1d6, I believe, for that gun that you have. You should have it in your critical. Give me a second, I will get to it. Small arms, pistol. Dying over here, gun. Laser pistol, right? 1d4. Sorry, 1d4 burn. So 8 plus 1d4.
Ten points damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, so 9 plus 8 was 17 already. Between your 2 hits, you killed him before I did. So one of them's dead. Good job.
Sorry.
There's still one more. Okay, Pew Pew McGee, would you like to take another shot since it's actually still the rest of your turn? You just had to. Everyone's burned their reaction basically at this point.
Yeah, no, I'd like to take another shot for sure.
Do it. On the other one.
As soon as my cat realizes that he needs to get the hell off the table. Same thing, 13.
13 misses. Man, that's rough. Should have got you that the energy weapon. This would have hit. Okay, that's.
Then I'm done. I'm done with everything.
All right.
All my movement abated.
Sweet. I think that's everyone, right?
Time for Horsey's turn.
Time for Death Horses. Yep, they only get 1 attack, and there are 2 targets within range. So odd even. Odd it is. It continues attacking the person who's already been hurt. Or, yeah, I guess you have been hurt. Rolls to hit. Gotcha. Didn't critical, but high enough. D6. You take a whopping 4 points of damage. Minimum damage. That's its turn. onto the envoy. Come on, Rockstar.
I'm gonna go pew pew pew, and does a 20 non-nat hit?
29?
20 non-nat.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, because you're using an energy weapon.
2 points damage.
2 points of damage. Are you adding your dex mod?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you should add your dex mod. It's my understanding of how combat works in this system. You get to add your dex mod to your damage.
Well then, +4, 6 points.
Wow! Bam! Alright, it takes 6 points of damage. Who's next?
Roger's next.
I'm next. Woo! Alright, give me a second. Let me forget I have to turn Twitch back on.
Actually, did Jory just go?
Yes.
Then it's my turn.
Okay,
Oh.
there you go.
So I'm gonna kniff him.
Kniff him good.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. Super Kniff. Go ahead and roll damage twice. Or roll the damage dice twice, add your strength or dex, whatever you use.
$16 points of damage.
16.
Or if you're not feeling good.
Wow! Wow! Alright, 16. Oh, it's still alive. That's annoying. You get it, and it's over there just Mortal Kombat moded up. Who's next?
Now it is Ranji's.
Alright. Let's see.
Raji's.
Raji. I feel like that should be really easy for y'all to remember. Okay. Okay, I definitely did that. I did the wrong number for the check last time. I still made it, but... Okay, so, I'm going to do the whole trick attack thing again. I'm going to flank with you, which gives me a whopping +2, I believe. Let's look. I can look. I have the thing right here. Combat maneuvers, reactions, other actions. Where is the flanking rules? I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, hey, here. Base attack damage and bonuses and whatnot. So, range. So I was wrong. Ranged weapons just do the weapon damage. So they do not get to add your dex onto ranged weapons. Melee weapons damage gets to add your stuff.
I see.
So my apologies. That thing is still dead though. I'm not worried about it. See, this is why having the book here is what is good.
After Ranji is Loaf.
I'm still doing my turn. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I get any bonuses for flanking. Here we go. Concealment, cover, flanking. Here we are. +2 bonus to the opponent is threatened by another creature. Okay. Okay, so flanking rule, right? If you can draw a line between you and your ally, like a straight line, they are threatening, and you can get your flanking bonus. So, just as a side note, for Loaf, if you actually move right here, you'd be in a diagonal line where you could get flanking bonuses with your ranged attacks. Same thing with Rockstar. If you move here, you get flanking bonuses.
I can't really shoot through a fucking square, can I?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yep. If you critically fail, you shoot your friends, but or roll low enough. The rule is if you roll low enough to miss the target but hit your ally, you hit your ally. But
Correct.
I'm pretty sure the ally has better KAC and AC than the enemy, so you should be fine. Okay, anyway, so I get a +2 to my roll. 18 plus pluses is plus. I will pick stealth because stealth is good. Yeah, 9 plus 18 plus 2 gets higher than a 22, so I get to add that extra d4. Add my note to the future. I have to make a roll to see if I even hit first before I make this, but whatever. 19 plus plus is definitely hit, so another 2d4. A stab. 5 whole points of damage plus my dex, because I'm stabbing him of 3, so 8 points of damage. His would-be critical face is dead. Good job, you've killed 2 of them.
Great.
What do you guys do? You completed combat. You're pretty beat up for some of you, right?
Do, 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 do.
How's everyone feeling?
Is there like a shed or anything like that?
Just the Shalaska's former sleeping area.
There's no like cabin attached to it or something like that.
Nope.
Okay.
There's
Can I see anything in there?
A singular dead body and a couple of unused saddles.
A singular dead body.
Yep, it looks like whatever they were chewing on earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fun.
You guys search these bodies for anything? I mean, they do both.
Yeah,
have notes on them.
I'm gonna search him.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my rifle. I'm putting my rifle back away in my cheeks.
Okay, whatever. It's fine. You cheek your rifle. You guys will just notice that he just takes his rifle and just into his face. Let's see if I can.
I rolled a 18, or excuse me, 19 checking mine.
Okay, cool. Good. Which part were you checking, the bodies or the things you just killed?
Things we just killed.
Okay, so between you and your helper, because rolls, you guys do find that there's 2 small packs of credits on these things. Like someone had tried to load these things up recently, or not so recently, from the looks of them. They're actually pretty scrangly, is the best way to put them. Like, they haven't had a good meal in quite some time. Though they are both bloody in the face from whatever they were eating before, so it's obviously a recent kill.
Does the body look like it's dressed inside the thing, or is it?
Yes, it's definitely dressed. Oh, and the credit pouches. Sorry, you guys find again a small container of credits. There are 4 credit cards or credit holders in one, and 1 credit holder in the other. You guys won't know how much is in these until you can get them scanned. There's not a display on them.
Okay.
But they have a various amount of credit that is contained inside them.
I'm gonna go search the body inside the pen.
I'm coming to help with the bodies.
You do so. Roll a perception.
14.
14. Congratulations, you find the one thing that's actually salvageable on this. It looks to be a small key card that engraved on the side says side gate.
It said what?
Side gate. The other thing the other thing this dude had was a really nice looking pistol, except for it looks like the Shalaka ripped it in half off the start. Like maybe the dude was waving it around in their face or something, and they just, bit it in half and crunched it. If you had the time and materials, you might be able to repair it, but not super likely.
Alright.
See any ammo for it?
In the singular cartridge that is in there. You're going to assume there was probably actually a couple other of these in here until recently, and these two just happen to be the stragglers. So, would you like to continue moving on?
Yeah.
All right, you do so. You guys make it another bit before your next encounter. Let me roll and see what kind of encounter it is. Ah! You caught up with the storm. Even with your slight diversion fighting the horse things, the storm is just in front of you. And you guys will now see why it is so dangerous at this point, right? Maybe later. The storm, right, is green shooting purple, like I said before, but you can tell right behind the storm there's a good bit of radiation. And you'll notice that the atmosphere is continuously being pushed away from it and filling in behind it.
Oh, okay.
So basically, walking into the storm takes away the ozone and fries you probably pretty instantaneously.
No bueno.
No bueno indeed.
It's a good thing we didn't get caught in it.
But you
Try that
know,
again.
but you know what does notice you that is okay inside the storm. We're gonna use this page. Alright, and then note for you guys. Again, I'm gonna move this. Alright, so I'm gonna put you guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The edge of the storm is over here. And flying out of the storm, looking a little melty, maybe a little damaged, are 6 little flying robots. You guys
6 what?
little flying robots. They look to be security class or observation class security robots.
Do we want to bury ourselves in the sands? Maybe they won't see us?
It looks like they've locked onto you. They're heading at you at a pretty rapid pace.
What do I know about these robots, Roger?
They're
This type
probably
of class of robots.
they're probably the ones that killed those dudes in the bunker.
I think these are the ones that killed those dudes in the bunker. We should probably try and get them before they get us. What do you think?
You have plenty of range, and you guys can roll initiatives. There's no surprise here. You guys saw them coming out of the storm. Roll your initiatives.
Yeah.
I got a total of 15.
15 for Roger.
Yep. Robots go on a whopping.
Hey, let's go.
14.
20.
What?
Natural 20.
Robots go
I
on
also
14.
got a 20.
Hey, same time. Oh, I should probably move that back a little bit. Sorry, there you go. You should be able to see all the robots. And yourselves, just barely.
What do the enemies go on, Raj?
14. I go on 15.
And you go on 15? You go on 15? Okay. Alright, so it goes Loaf and Pandora.
My dex modifier is only a 2.
Yeah, you got a natural 20 though, so you're good.
I know, but if she also got a natural 20, don't we go by dex modifiers?
Did she get a natural 20 or a total of 20?
Total.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
20.
okay.
And then Dagger House, what'd you get?
I got an 8. So I go after the enemy.
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, what's your stamina points at after last combat?
1.
Yeah, would you like to have taken a 10-minute rest instead of searching, so you can get your stamina points back and burn one of your resolve points?
Sure.
I meant to ask you that while we were there because you were hurt pretty good. Anyone else that was injured would have liked to take a 10-minute rest and burn one resolve point, you can get your stamina points back.
I didn't get it.
Okay. Cool. So, just note that you're down 1, but you're back up to full. That's how stamina points work.
4?
No, so you full. Whatever you lost goes back. It just costs you 1.
Okay.
Before this combat starts, though, let's take a couple-minute break and bathroom, drinks, water, whatever, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh. Hey, y'all changed positions. What's up with that? Ed, you're muted. Shenanigans. Alright. One's back. Alright, just waiting on one more. Did he say how long he was going to be away?
No.
I should probably turn back on the Twitch. I keep turning it off, not thinking about it. See if anyone sent anything. We got one viewer. Hello, viewer. I know who you are.
Me?
Is it
Yeah,
you?
I'm here.
Are you watching?
Oh, no.
Okay. Hey, I'll take the extra views, but eventually one of these days I'm gonna have to beg people to help us get to affiliates, so like they pay attention to us and we can record videos and leave them on the channel and whatnot. But it is not this day. We should get the rest of the business down first. Alright. Still waiting on the loafy loaf. So I know we've only done one combat so far, and not a lot of RPM, but what do you guys think so far?
Orcs.
Works indeed.
I like it.
Oh, there you go. The person who refuses to do 5.0 and basically plays the 3.5 likes it. That's good to
3.5
hear.
is the stuff, bro.
It's really not. It's fine. It's a fine
It's
system.
top tier, bro. Top tier before they dumbed it down for kids.
Dumbed it down for everybody, friend.
3.5 is the best, bro.
2.5. What? Get out of here. Alright, so.
I think we should bring your dad in on this matter. I think he might agree with me.
What's that? I'm not a big fan of 3.5. That's what you're trying to say.
What?
No, I didn't like it.
Rethinking all I know about you now.
So. Not to cut you off, Dregs. You ready?
Where's the rock star at?
Yeah. Pandora, are you there? I did say 5 minutes, so she got a couple more if she needs it. That just gives me time to look at the Instagrams on my personal profile.
Can you put Discord on your TV or on my Xbox?
So they have an app called Quarrel that's Discord on the Xbox, but it's really, really terrible.
No, I was hoping I could join through my Xbox, but have a bigger screen.
I mean, you could definitely try it, and it should work. But I just know Quarrel is super. What's the right way to say this? Finicky.
Top tier trash.
Sometimes it works for months at a time, and then it won't work for a while, or it'll just be random. Where you're be doing stuff, and then it'll cut you off. Don't try to use Quarrel while you're using your phone at the same time, because it'll kill Quarrel every single time. At least that's been my experience. By the way.
Okay.
Alright, Pandora, you back? Hello. Yeah.
Take that as no.
I'm
gonna go back to TikTok.
TikTok.
Someone just yell at me when they're ready.
Okay, I will do so. Okay. She's not at the computer. Oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to accidentally capitalize like that. I wasn't yelling, I swear. It's just this damn phone. Go through all my other Discord channels, so I have 30 seconds. Speaking of Discord, for our one viewer, if you are not already in our Discord, please let me know, and I will post the link. Yeah, I'll just post the link anyway. Oh my god, I'm done. That is to our... that is to our Twitch. That'll just take you back to where you're at. I will post it in the channel. Give me a second. Invite. Create a link. Maximum number of uses. Unlimited number of days. 1 day. It'll be just for whoever's watching. Bam. That's on the website. If you guys are interested, it's there. I made it. It's fancy. Thank you, Square, for having easy-to-use technology for building a website. Get the sniffles. Not the fun kind either. Alright, so. Testing. Pandora, you back? I'm sure she'll say something as soon as she did. She did message me on Discord, so she wasn't at her computer, so it might be a minute. Let's see. Okay, I did not. Oh, I'm like, why is it giving me a notification thing? Don't be dumb. That's just says you're live. Excuse me for being dumb there, Twitch. Okay. Testing, testing, testing. Nada. Okay. So I swear I did build some of these encounters with some range in mind so y'all could shoot things. This is realizing it now is a pretty range heavy group. We did have one melee weapon character that was their shtick, but of course that was our other Grandmaster who was not going to be here. So
I'm back.
hey, there we go. Loaf, get
Let's
off
go.
TikTok.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
All right, cool beans.
TikTok, my life.
Your life. All right, we've all got our initiatives. Who's first? Pretty sure it's you two. So
I was right.
You are, yeah.
you're at
Loaf, then Pandora, then Ranji, then the enemy, then me.
okay.
Are these looks like a metal? Is that a road or is that kind of like boxes in the sand, Roger?
These little red circles here. Actually, I'll flip them. So
No,
you
no, no.
can see
Directly in front of me.
Oh, that's
It
just
looks like.
junk in the sand.
So can I move up to one as I'm moving, pull my weapon, to rest my weapon against it for like stability?
Mm, so you be pulling your weapon out as you move, which is totally a thing you can do, and then using your swift action to drop prone.
I don't know, not drop down, kind of like mount up on the I don't
So
know, whatever.
I'm going to tell you now that isn't tall enough for you to really like mount up on without laying down. Like it's more
Okay.
solid than the rest of the sand that you're walking on, but not that much more solid. Think of that as like a piece of road.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd be like discarded chunks of metal and stuff.
No, no, it's part of the road.
Okay, well then I'm gonna. I guess I don't know if I should shoot at these things.
They are coming to get you, so shooting first is
All
probably going to
right.
be a good idea.
Well, you see that one in the front, Roger?
This one? Or this
No, yes.
one? Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and wing a bullet towards that thing.
Wing a bullet. Roll to hit. Alright, Twitch, I'm going back to stats. So if you're talking, I'm not paying attention.
Where's it at? Wow. 9?
9 total. Yeah, no, not even close. You whiz right under it.
That's not good.
We gotta get you some stabilizers or something. You're just whipping that rifle around like crazy. Also, for convenience sake, I'm gonna assume you guys reloaded while you were walking.
I have fired 4 shots so far.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna assume you just reloaded for the people that shot stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
All right.
All right. I'm going to. I'm going to use my. So, I'm going to use my fire pistol and I'm going to fire them.
Okay. Do you want to move and draw, or just draw where you're standing?
Draw.
Okay, so you just. Pew! Are you shooting at the close one as well?
Yeah, does a 22 hit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you're good with the weapon you have. Does a what hit? Sorry.
22.
Yes, 22 zings it. Roll damage. And just your
4 points.
you do max damage. It's hurt. I'm gonna flip the coin so you know it's been hit. Next.
After her is you.
Woo! Okay, I also pull out a pistol. Mine is not lasery. It just looks like a fancy pantsy 9mm. Or, in this case, I guess it'd be closer to a 45 because it only holds 9 rounds. Critical. 9 rounds of doom! I know I have 2d8s right here. There we go. 8 and 3, so 11. And again, since this is range, it's just straight dice. 11 points of damage, and I'm going to pile it onto the one that was already hit, and it goes down. You'll notice, like I said before, a couple of these look like they've already taken some damage. Next.
The enemies, bad guys.
The enemies, the bad guys. Phone, stop turning off, so I have to stop unlocking them, please. Thank you. Alright. Oh, they actually have to get within 6 of y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one more. What's their speed? They're pretty fast, right? It's 30 fly, so actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one, none of them can actually get to you. They can all just move. And they look to be flying in a dodgy pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them are being dodgy. You call it flying defensively. Next.
I take out my reaction cannon. And I blast the first one closest to me.
Okay. That's either one of these two. I'm gonna say this one. Roll to hit. What kind of weapon is it?
Reaction cannon.
Oh yeah, your heavy rifle.
Natural 20.
Insta dead. Well, actually, roll it. Sorry, but I'm gonna let you guys know that criticals are one of their vulnerabilities, which is awesome. I didn't even do that when I was thinking about this encounter.
$21 points of damage.
Uber dead. Next.
Back top of the order.
All right, Aryoski.
I'm also gonna fire at the one that fucked up. So the second one.
There's no second. We've killed the two we've shot at so far.
Oh. Then I'm gonna shoot that one directly diagonal for me.
This one?
The one under your finger. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. 4 plus my ranged attack of 3 is 7.
You whiz under. We need to get you a sight or something. You got old man eyes. Just.
Oh my God.
You're like a
Yoshi.
Tuscan Raider shooting at a pod racer at the moment. Just.
Oh,
Might get a
I feel
shot.
like I'm Star Wars with my common laser gun range.
Would you like
Like,
to? Would you like to lay prone to give yourself a +2 or something like?
Yeah, next time I'll lay prone. No, as my swift action, I drop prone.
All right, you are now prone, which is good because that gives you bonuses to getting shot at as well. And you can take your move action next time to stabilize and give yourself pluses and blah 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 blah. All right, next, Rockstar Pandora.
I'm gonna go pew pew.
Okay, pew pew on this one.
Yes.
Okay, you have long range with that weapon, so you're good to go.
17?
17 hits. Well, total.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, your pistol's fine. Sorry, it's mine. I have to count out. The only reason I didn't worry about it last time is because I criticaled. So 17 plus pluses hits.
Cool. 3 points of damage.
You do 3 points of damage. Laser to the face. Alright, I'm flipping him over to symbolize that he has been shot. My turn. I'm going to move so I don't take the range disadvantage that I would have last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I for my movement action. And I will continue to pew pew the one that you pew pewed so we stack damage. Hopefully kill these things faster. Alright, 14 plus a whopping 3. Woohoo! Why is my attack bonus only 3? It's some high-tier BS. Total of 17 still hits. A D6. Definitely rolled the wrong die last time, but that's fine. It was dead anyway. 2 whole points of damage. It's hurt, not dead.
All right. Their turn.
Okay. So those two are both. Well, I done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has to move forward 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Just to make sure everyone's close enough to me. They're there. So, going in this order. First one's firing a sticky bomb at me. Just make sure I get entangled. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, there's no... Oh, plus... Okay, there's a save to see if it even hits. Which seems silly. It's an AoE attack, but whatever. Critical. Oh, man. Alright, so it definitely hits me. Luckily, I get to do a save against it. I saved totally, so I... And because... Nope. So what's half save on this? Oh no, I save on my turn. Okay, never mind. So I am entangled because it criticaled on me for 5 turns, and since it's a critical, I'm gonna double it. I am entangled for 10 turns. Basically useless, guys. And then the rest of them shoot at me with pluses. Where is my stuff? Oh, come on, phone. There to shoot is... Oh my god. I'm gonna get wrecked, y'all. Well, that one missed. Even with pluses. That one hits. And the last one also missed. Wow. Alright. 2 2s and a 13. I'll take it. Obviously not with their pluses, but 2 on a roll is still not good enough to get me. So I only get hit once for 1d4 plus 1. 1d4. Minimum damage. I am also flat-footed, but the 2 still don't make it. Because I have a 15 or 14. I have 15. So even with their pluses, they don't make it. Brain work. 5. I take 5 points of damage. Non-lethal, but still damage. So that could have killed me, y'all. Just saying. Next.
Are they done?
Well, one of them flagged me, so I'm covered in goo, and then the rest shot at me and missed terribly, except for one who shot me in the face for 5. Or 4. 4? 4.
Alright. Here comes my reaction cannon again.
You do so. Are you shooting at an injured one or one of the others?
I'll shoot one of the wounded ones.
Okay. And that gives you 3
16.
targets.
16.
16 hits. I'm going to say you're shooting this one because it's closest.
Okay. 12 points of damage.
Boom. Gone. Top of the order. Rockstar and Yoski. Yoski, save me.
Yoski? I'm prone, so swift action for me is free to stand up. It's free to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't hitting these dudes, so I'm gonna move up to you,
Okay, you do so.
and then I'm gonna convert my spiral, I guess, combat action to a move action, to try and free you.
Okay, you can 100% do that. Go ahead and make a DC. We'll say strength check as you rip the webbing off.
Can we use intelligence modifier to take it off strategically and not
No,
just rip shit willy nilly?
no, you just need to rip shit willy nilly. It's basically a cocoon. Don't worry, the DC isn't that high.
Watch. 19 minus 1 is 18.
You succeed by far. I am now free of the webbing. Thank you very much.
For free action, I go prone.
You do so. You say, aha! Actually, you wouldn't have a free action because you already used it to stand up, remember?
Yeah, converted it, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that's your
I digress.
Pandora. A big hitter tonight. Where you go?
We're gonna go pew pew.
Pew pew. On which one? So the two with kind of gold rings. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the video, but they're the ones that already look like they've been injured by the storm. The gray ones were perfectly fine. Basically, you guys shot all the healthy ones first. I was very impressed.
I'm gonna go towards the middle one and does a 22 hit.
22 smashes it. Roll damage.
A whole 4 points.
A whole 4 points. All right, it's still up, but is injured, even more injured than it was before. Next is me, and since I'm free, I don't have to waste my turn trying to escape. Thank you very much. My gun's still out, so I can pew pew away, and has been the holding pattern. I'm going to shoot at the already injured thing. Critical. It's dead. I don't really even need to roll for it, but I'm going to. Wow. All right. Total of 6, but it's doubled to 12 because of vulnerability. And with the 4 you already did, and the already damage it took, it's dead.
Is talking free action, Roger?
Yeah, combat banner is...
combat, I can talk to my party.
Yes, yep. It's called combat banner. You're good
All right.
to go.
I'm gonna talk to my party and say, hey, why don't we try and capture one of these things so we can see where it came from?
Except for we know where it came from.
Oh.
That was it.
Well,
that's one of the security bots from the main base.
never mind. Carry on.
It's their turn, right?
I did. I killed the thing. It's your turn. No, it's their turn. Sorry, that's what you're saying. Alright, well, this one hasn't fired goo yet, so it's going to do that to try and disable the two of us. It's got a +9 to hit. It rolled a 4, +9 is a 13 versus your, I'm going to say KAC.
That be me?
Both of us. It's a 10-foot bloop.
I get +2 for being prone, right?
Yeah, against range attacks.
But I already picked up, so. Fuck.
You have...
You said 13, right?
Yeah, it missed both of us, so... It goes, Broo! And we kind of just dodge out of this fluid's way, or at least not enough of it hits us to slow us down. The other thing does the same thing, but back at our friends in the corner here. Fires it on this point, so it gets both of them, or we'll see if it hits. Wow, not much better. 5 + 9, so 14 versus your KAC. Pandora. And
Is it my turn?
no, well, did you guys just get hit with the goo? I need your KAC.
Oh.
Or was it at all of us?
It
Oh,
was
so you got-
the two of you guys. They both fired sticker grenades at us. One
My
fired
bad.
at us
It's
and missed.
15.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, what
What's your-
was it, Rod?
What's your KAC?
13.
Then you get hit. Your KAC is only 13.
Yeah.
Wow, that seems really low. But okay, I thought we got you super BA armor. Because your KAC should be like a +3 or something silly, I thought.
Troop ceremonial plate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, plus 3 KAC.
Uh-huh.
Plus 2 AC bonus to L in 3 spots. So should my KAC bonus be 5 then instead of 3?
Well, don't forget the plus 10.
Right.
So
it's 15. So it's 15.
There we go. That makes more sense. I was like, I have a 15. I know your dex is trash, but
Oh, it's 0. My friend.
Praise. No, just kidding. Okay, so yeah, miss both of y'all. Same thing. Goo just hits next to you, and you kind of like just avoid it. You're like, we're only getting trapped by that once.
Right. So I'm gonna do. Which one looks worse off?
The gold ringed one, again, I don't know if you can tell it in the camera or not, looks damaged from the storm, whereas the gray one is perfectly healthy. So gold, this one right here, closest to you anyway.
Okay. So I'm gonna reaction cannon him. 23.
Got him. Roll damage.
15.
Hits. Total damage. Yeah, with the damage it already took, you insta-killed it. Marked it off the top. Say goodnight, sweetheart. It's time to go. Alright, there's one left, top of the order. Yoski, shoot this one. There's only one left. I believe in you.
I'm gonna absolutely try to hum something at him. So let's give it a whirl. Green bigger and better as always. I know it's not gonna be good,
Hey, believe in yourself.
but hey, we're here now. Plus 3. 8. 8.
8. More like you ate the dirt.
This guy needs to get his eyes checked.
Oh my goodness.
It's the rifle, I swear to God, it's the rifle.
Is it like it's from being in your mouth all the time, so it just like bent or something ridiculous, and you're just like, if I shoot in a straight line, it'll get him, and it just shoots into the ground like 10 feet in front of you, kind of thing.
Like that golf ball did that one day.
Oh God. Golf ball did every day. All right. Yeah.
He's basically hit a cannon.
Yes. A big old potato.
Maybe I
cannon.
should have gone with a shotgun, right?
I think you should, I honestly think that might be a better choice if we happen to find a shotgun in the near future.
Yeah.
Yeah, because long arm that is a long arm. You can technically wield it.
Yep.
Okay, Rockstar. We got a fully healthy flying droid of doom.
Hey, Roger.
Nat 20.
Roll death. Well, you might not kill it, but probably do. Because you're rolling 3d4 and then doubling it.
Hey, Roger.
Yes.
Does natural rifle, long rifle pro give me a plus 2 or plus anything while shooting?
So wait, I roll 3d4 and then I double that amount?
Yes, because it's a critical and these things are vulnerable
18.
to criticals. Instamark. Nice shot, Laser McGee. You just hit it right in the center of the eyeballs and it just melts.
My eye twitches a
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
blow my gun and just look at them like I'm a badass.
You do so, and everyone's like, nice.
My
My
eye twitches a little bit in frustration.
So you were saying, sorry. Loaf, you were saying something?
I said, does long rifle pro give you a plus to anything?
No, it just allows you to use long rifles without...
Basically take away the negative?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like I can use sniper rifles, but you know what the lowest level of sniper rifle is? 2. I can't find a sniper rifle till level 2, and it's some BS. Alright, anyway, you guys successfully murdered these things. Good job, high five.
Final Fantasy victory theme in the background.
Basically, yeah. Do you guys go over their stuff?
Yeah.
You do so. You do actually find some stuff. Amongst their pieces and parts, there is a usable integrated pulse rifle, or not rifle, sorry, pulse pistol, that you could basically hold onto the parts and shake really hard and it'd shoot, looking like some kind of silliness from Jar Jar Binks, but something's better than nothing sometimes. You also find what looks to be a small comms link that could be modified and repaired. It's not working now, but over time you could probably fix it if you have the right parts. And then you find there's 6 of them. Let me see how many of these. Well, they all but two. You find 2 sticky grenades that are salvageable from their parts. Plus, Jimmy.
I'm taking the broken comm.
Okay, you pick up the broken comm. Too easy. You're also the only one who can take the sticky grenades. Would you like those too?
Yes.
Okay, you now have 2
Why
sticky
can't I have
grenades.
sticky grenades?
Are you
I
proficient
would
in
love some
grenades?
tea.
I'm just gonna carry it in my cheek pouch and drop it out when things need to happen.
Okay, would you give one of these sticky grenades to the Yoski so he can put it in his face?
If he gets on his knees and begs.
My knees are already basically touching the ground.
He says that I'm used to that. Praying. I'm a priest, baby. Give me the grenades.
Calisthenics, up, down, up, down.
Okay. Yeah, just so you guys know, for this grenade, it's a explosion, 10 feet entanglement for 2d4 rounds. It only has a DC of 10. So all you have to do is hit their KAC. If you hit their KAC, they're entangled in it, or anyone in the area, basically. We roll for it, and there's no save if it hits. They at least have to be entangled for 1 round, at a minimum.
Oof.
Nice.
At least that's how it's going to work, because it doesn't really do damage, so it's like, got to do something. So, you guys have beat the robots. You continue down the road for a bit. I'm going to roll a percentile dice to see how far you make it before the next thing occurs. Will you make it to your destination? Dun, 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 dun. No, you won't. Sorry. You guys don't even get time to rest if you wanted to rest. Like, you were going to kind of like get to a safer spot and lay down to get your AC back, and that is not the option. Like, you guys make it to the far side of the field and are slowly behind the storm, and you hear a large besides
Here are large.
yeah. A couple of you would know what it is.
Sounds like Sandy's.
No, it's much scarier than that. A huge Shalashka, Shota Lashu. There we go. I'll say these right eventually. And I mean huge. Like, the last ones were big. This thing is ridiculous.
What's its size?
Large. But I mean,
So-
it's just like muscly big. Like, the last ones were also large, right? Yeah. But this thing is like on steroids. You, or any one of you, would probably assume this one's gone feral. It's covered in blood from head to toe, and you're pretty sure it's chewing on one of the arms of the Shalasha that you guys killed recently.
Fuck.
This one's so
Brownie.
important. This one's so
How close
important.
is it?
It's at the, basically where you guys were standing. When it roars at you, giving up its surprise attack. Because it's dumb. So I'm trying to find an appropriate miniature. Do I use a wolf? Or a skeleton thingy? I thought I had an actual skeleton thing in here. That would have been perfect. But now I can't find it. Where are you? Ah, here we go. We're gonna use a big old badger. He's gonna start right here.
Papa Badger.
Okay, it's either that or that. What do you guys think? That guy or badger?
Badger.
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 All right, there's your badger. Roll your initiatives.
Hey,
One.
need a 15 again.
Low for one.
Ooh, I got a 6.
Natural one.
Well, so on a plus note for initiatives, it's one of those things where you don't get penalized for rolling a 1. You get to add your stuff to it.
Oh, you don't go automatically go last?
Nope. So we're gonna play
So 3.
just for the future. Criticals are all that matter on initiatives. And for skill checks, those will count. If you critically fail a skill check, you just fail. Nothing bad happens. Combat though, failing, bad things happen.
I like fucking ones and skills failing miserably. Like you're looking at a wand and, you know, what is this? Identify magical item. Boom.
Dead. You did not see that it was a Trask Summoner 3000.
My bad. I read the rune upside down. I apologize. We're now on the immortal plane.
We're now in the stomach of a Trask.
The monster. Wow, 3.
Yeah.
Y'all. 3. Plus pluses. Total of 8.
What was yours, Raj?
15 again.
Okay, so it goes you, me, the enemy, Pandora, then Loaf.
Well, we spread out, and the people with the grenades to slow this thing down went behind us. That's unfortunate. Okay, not worried about that, not worried about that. You guys will also know that these guys are slightly telepathic. Not that it matters, because they gotta get closer for you to use it, but yeah, they can bond with their riders. Just as a fun side note. Did you say you were first or I was first?
You're first.
Woo! Alright, well, I use my swift action to pull out my gun, because I have, part of my armor has, quick pockets or whatever it's called. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta get within range of this thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm barely in range there, pull out my pistol and go, pow! As a side note, I'm also putting my, when I pulled out my pistol, I also pulled out my knife at the same time, so I have one in one hand and one in the other. Very Snake from Metal Gear going on right now. Ready for some CQC. Oh, there goes my dice. Come on, dice. I need like 7 more crits at you tonight. You know what? I'll take a 16. 16 plus pluses. Plus 3 is 19. 19. Oh, man. 19 misses.
My turn.
Your turn.
What is the range on a reaction cannon?
Like 120?
So he's well within range, then, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Basically, all the rifles have really good range.
Okay.
I just have a pistol, and I could be farther back. I just don't want to take the negatives to shots.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm shooting from there.
Okay.
So 19 plus.
Is it more than one?
So 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Hits barely.
15 points of damage.
You do 15 points of damage. You rip through him like he's a piece of junk. He's still alive, but that hurt.
His turn.
So, 90 feet, by the way, for your gun.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say his movement is 90. I was like, fuck. We're done.
How about that? Also, speaking of guns, the pistol that you're using is an 80-foot reach. There, Pandora. And the rifle you are using, sir, Mr. Loaf, is also 90. So basically, I'm the only one that has to get close to things. That makes me feel safe. So he goes up to me because I'm well within range and makes his attack. Again, looking for me. He only has one attack. Oh my god. 4 plus pluses of... where'd he go? Come back. 17. 20. 21 still gets me. He has to crit fail to miss most of us. Just a FYI so everybody knows. D8 plus 8. Oh, jeez. I'm going to die, y'all. Max damage! Okay, I know I just said I was going to die. I have 1 hit point.
Ooh, that hurt.
No, like went through all my stamina. I have 1 hit point. I was already a little injured from before.
Roger, like, that hurt really bad.
That hurt really bad. I shot it, and I shot at it, and it plinked off, and I was like, "Oh, I'm dead." And then I was like, "Yes, you are!" Blah!
Pandora,
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. We need that reaction cannon like 17 more times.
Pandora, your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yep. I would thoroughly suggest webbing this thing up so it can't get to you guys.
Oh, I went through the web bomb. Is it a DC 10 that I have to make, or he has to roll, or
no? You just have to roll an attack.
okay,
And if it hits, it sticks. If it misses, it misses.
okay. How about a nat 20?
Got him. All right, so with a 20, just like I did for them, you get to roll 40, or you get to roll 2d4 and double it.
For the bomb?
Yeah, and so it doesn't do damage, but that's how many rounds he's stuck if he doesn't make a save.
He is stuck for 6 rounds.
Nice. Good. All right, he is entangled. Next.
Loaf.
Loaf.
If I also throw a grenade at him, will it increase the chances?
It will not stack. I would save your grenade until he is free and then throw it again.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move. I guess that'd be your left. So I'm going to move all the way left until where... Or that'd be right then. You're right. All the way right to where his diagonal's at. Other way. Other finger.
So
Other finger.
Right. That is my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One more. Yeah, I like that better.
Okay.
I'm going to try and shoot him.
Okay, roll to hit. He's entangled. So you get a +4 to hit him.
20.
Critical or
Yes,
total?
natural 20, baby.
All right.
Natural 20, baby.
Roll your dice. 2d8, right?
2d8. All right, let me go my dice app. One. So the first one's 6.
Nice.
Second one's 5. 11.
You do 11 points of damage. That's a good hit. A good hit indeed.
Top of the order.
That's me. And my 1 hit point self. So since he's entangled, I can run without taking an opportunity attack, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to run as far away as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can you run to me? I have a med kit.
Yeah, I can run you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roger goes, I withdraw from combat.
I can actually go to you, and then I'll take a pop shot with my action. So, pew pew! It has a negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has a -2 for firing over my range of 30. So actually, if I move here, I don't lose that. Wow, I didn't even have to move last time. I'm an idiot. No, because he was farther back. That's right. But yeah, I'm now close to you, so you can do whatever. But I'm gonna take a shot at him. I get the +4 to hit. Hiya! I'm going to need it. 14 plus 3 is 17 plus 4 is 21, which barely hits his AC. D6 with damage. 4 whole points of damage. And that's my turn.
Okay, so do I stab you with a med pack?
Nah, you basically just open it up and patch me up. I have one really solid gash, like, in my front. Like, this thing just hit me in the face with a claw to the neck.
Med pack, DC 25 deadly wounds.
You'll notice. Actually, I gotta check something real quick. Sorry. So go ahead and roll it.
I roll the med pack?
Well, what's it say on the thing? I'm sorry.
I just have it in our med pack, DC 25 deadly wounds.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not worried about any of that. Okay, so you can shield me as per usual. DC 25 healing deadly wounds. So I'm not dying. Your thing allows me to spend a resolve point, and I can gain my stamina points back, basically. So that's what we're gonna do. It's how we're gonna play that. There's not a lot of super helpful rules with that, so thank you. I have 9 stamina hit points now.
Okay. And I'm done for my turn, I take it?
Oh, and I have to burn a reaction point. Yes. Well, yeah, that's gonna be a full turn action, I believe. So,
Okay. Alright, his turn.
let me look to make sure. I'll tell you in a second. No, standard action. Activate an item. So you still have a move action and a swift action if you really want one.
Swift action, what's that?
So it's like drop prone, change grips. That's about it. Unless you have something that lets you do something as a swift action.
So I guess I'm just going to move two things sideways to separate myself a little bit from everybody.
Do you want to go this way or this way?
The first
Can
one.
he convert his move action into an attack action?
No.
Make it 3, Roger. Let me go with
Okay. Okay. You do so. Who's next?
that guy.
The creature. Okay. It uses its whole action to try and break out of the stuff. I rolled a 16, so it has escaped the stuff, but that's its whole turn. So it is still in the same spot.
It's my turn now, right?
Top of the order. So no,
No.
sorry, not top of the order. Yes, it is your turn, and then it'll be other person's.
The rat turn.
Yep. All right, laser him, please. He needs damage.
Pew pew. That 20 double 3d4.
Okay, roll it.
18.
What a hit! Solid damage. And how much of that D4 was burned?
A third of it was, so
Okay.
so a third of
Oh,
18
so
is
time out. You
6.
said 3d4 doubled?
Or nat 20, right? It's
Not
3 double.
not for this guy. It was doubled on the robots because they're vulnerable to
Oh, okay.
predators.
Then it's 9, so it's 3 points. My bad.
Okay. So you do 3 points of burn damage until it saves against your fire. So good job. The DC is the weapons level plus 10. So if you rolls an 11 on a save. But as a side note for our priesty friend, if he gets entangled, He can only sequence one. So he'll either burn or get stuck for a round if you stick him with a grenade.
Do I have enough knowledge to stick him with a grenade?
What do you mean? You have a grenade in your face. You could throw it at him, or you could wait for him to get next to you and then drop it on top of him. Your choice.
Well, I can also spin it at him for better too, right?
Yeah, sure.
Isn't spinning it at him better than my throwing it at him?
If you say so.
I want to say it is. I'll use my dexterity for that. Because, you have to be dexterous with your tongue. What's the range on the grenade?
That's a good question. I want to say it's like 20 feet or something, so.
Huh?
I said, I want to say it's like 20 feet or something, silly.
Is diagonal still doubled or no?
So it's every other is doubled. So
5, 10, 15, 20,
you throw it a roll.
25, 30, 35, 40, 50? Let's see. I can move 60, right?
Yeah. Well, you can throw it up to like 200 or something stupid. But every.
Okay, I'm going to move up next to you, Roger, and I'm going to throw a grenade on him.
Okay, you do so. Yeah, because that's within 30. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I did. It's not good.
Oh.
3?
Let's see if we can do this.
3 total?
3 total. Oh, what'd you roll, a 2?
No, I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Don't forget to add your dex. But yeah, even still, you just.
No, I did. I added my attack, throwing his strength. It's a 0. Oh, excuse me. It's a -1, so 2. I apologize.
Okay.
I fucking.
You should have just waited till he came next to you and then dropped it as a reaction, you weirdo.
Fuck.
You just throw it and it kind of sploots over here. Everyone looks at you like.
Fuck is this problem?
We're getting you glasses as soon as we can. Oh man, jeez. Okay. After you is top of the order, right?
Yep.
Which is me. I take.
Yoshi fucking dead, bro. Yoshi really screwed.
I'm gonna shoot and then move, because I'm in range right now, and once I move, I will not be. Yoshi did so bad he scared me, and I did a whopping 5, and just pooh, and then I ran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Swift action, I go prone and bury myself in the sand.
You freaking ostrich is what you are. Okay.
My turn.
Your turn.
Nat 20.
We're just rolling crits.
8, 6, 14. 24 points of damage.
Oh, what a hit! It's still alive, but you guys are 100% sure it's past bloodied at this point. I'm going to tell you right now, that was almost a third of its hit points.
Yoshi's still screwed.
Well, luckily for all of us, I'm going to roll a 1d4 to see which one it's going to mess up, because all of us have hit it except for the rat person, but the rat person looks tasty. So here we go.
A rat-faced person shouldn't look tasty. He's all scraggly.
Yeah, you look real tasty, friend.
Oh, son of a...
So it comes up on you and just whapa your face. We'll see if I critical fail. That's the only way it's not going to hit you. 4 plus 17. I assume that hits.
4 plus 17.
Ooh, but I
So I
did
get a +2 because you're bigger than me. Right? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Luckily for you, it does min damage of 9.
So I lose 8 stamina points and 1.
That's not so bad.
All
It's,
right.
it's better on me. It critted. It was like max damage, smite you, you little bitch. I'm over here like, oh, I was already hurt, picking on the weak guy. Okay,
Pandora, your turn.
Pandora, it's right in your face. It just clawed your friend.
Pew pew.
Pew pew, roll it.
23.
Hits. Roll damage. Regular damage. I forgot. On its turn, it took 3 damage from your burn, and it failed to
Max
save.
damage.
4 more points. Okay. It's still alive, but it's looking pretty rough, y'all. Well, I think if we can make it through one more round and hit it with the repulsor cannon one more time, it should be dead. Its turn, right? No, it went. So, Yoski, this thing's right next to you. This is when you should have dropped the entanglement grenade.
Well, that's not even cool right now, bro. It's gonna get a AO too. All right, I know what I do.
So you can do what's called a withdrawal.
I'm not gonna withdraw.
Okay.
Not gonna withdraw. You see that square directly behind that big thing with 4 arms? No, the big thing with 4 arms, the square right behind it. Russ's character.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So one over. No, the other way. More towards your left. Behind, down. So towards you. Now left. Oh,
Right
Jesus
here.
Christ! There, right there. That's where I want to be.
Okay. You're gonna take the opportunity attack.
I got Moxie, so yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you're there. Moxie. So you get a. I just wanna point out this thing's plus to hit is a 17. Are you really sure you want to take that AOE? Like, this is not the creature to not do withdrawals on. Like, just take your 5 foot of movement.
5 foot step, then move.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you can do that because you can use your full action to withdraw.
Yeah, no. So you can the 5 foot step, and then you can 5 foot step and attack. But I don't think you can 5 foot step then move.
Let's look.
I'm pretty sure it's just a 5 foot step then engage.
So full action is a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Really quick. Move action is not in the full actions. Withdraw. Alright, withdrawing from combat is a full action. When you withdraw, you can move up to double your speed. The square you start out in is not considered threatened by any opponent you can see. Therefore, visible enemies don't get to make opportunity attacks against you when you move from your square. Unseen enemies will get attacks of opportunity against you, and you can't withdraw from combat if you are blinded and have no precise senses, such as blind sight. If during the process of withdrawing you move out of a threatening square other than the one you were in which you started, enemies can make opportunity attacks as normal. So, since there's only one enemy here, you can move the first 5 feet safely, and then you have double your movement to run wherever the hell you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move behind the thing with 4 arms.
Okay, you do so. That's your turn, though.
All right, big dude, you gotta stop this thing.
Yeah, so just a side note, that's a full action, so you can't do anything else on your turn.
But I can't talk.
You can talk, yeah. Combat batter is combat batter.
Because America.
You are free to talk to who you want. Exactly. All right, top of the order. Is that me? That's me.
That's you.
Okay. I don't think I can get. I really like where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can get to it. Okay. Pew 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 pew. Yeah. 16. Plus 3 is 19. Son of a gun. I pick off its armor again. My character is quite perturbed.
Here we go again. Black die this time.
Sorry, yeah, I keep realizing I've been moving Jory's character instead of mine, so I'm going to switch their spots. Pew pew! Peeks off. Who's next? Pandora?
Me.
Oh, you.
22.
Hits.
22. Woo! 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. This thing finally goes down.
Fucking A. Good job, guys.
Nice
Couldn't
shooting
done
there.
without you. Couldn't done without you guys, you know.
I look
We're
over.
not going to mention that grenade. Ever.
We're getting you glasses.
Oh, you mean I should delete the video I recorded?
Damn it. Well, yeah. Diplomacy check to try and convince her to delete the video.
You do so. Mostly because you realize she probably doesn't have a recorder on her.
No, she totally doesn't, but she totally
Yeah, you're gonna be
did
my
that to
next.
mess with him.
You're gonna be my next song. I'm like, what? Dumb rat with a grenade. That's the next song.
It might be the next song.
So everybody reload, and if you need to heal up, heal up.
Let's search this thing.
So, as a side note, without like magical medical means, healing HP is super slow. It's only a couple a day.
Okay, well I'm gonna rest and get my stamina points back.
You do so. It costs you 1 reaction point to do, but you get back to full.
Okay.
Well, you're doing that. Raj is like, well, I feel like junk, but I might as well check this thing. He tells you that we could turn what's left of it into rations, but that's about it. And that would take a considerable amount of time that we probably don't have, especially if there's more of them.
Let's find a fucking ship and get out of here.
Okay. The storm has moved forward.
Guys,
So you,
we run around to try and mask our scent.
there's really not much to mask your scent with here. Especially because the storm just went through. You're not really leaving much of a scent behind.
All right. I'll take that.
I was gonna say I don't think any of us used melee on that thing, so it's not like we're close enough to get blood splatter on us. Except for me, who's dying slowly, but I've been patched up, so I'll be all right.
I hurt really bad.
Yeah, I basically look like a plastered side of a house. Just my entire front has like medical foam pasting me together. I look real good. Though all of you probably would have noticed when I got hit by that thing that I did not bleed blood. The thing that came out of me was a white liquid. And you definitely saw, like, electrical sparks and whatnot.
Knowledge check.
I don't think you don't really even have to do it. The common knowledge, androids are a thing.
It's
okay.
a Sith. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Fallout.
It's okay. Yeah, basically.
Kill it. Kill it. If it's a Sith, kill it.
So, the four of us continue our journey. No more events by the time we get to our next thing, which happens to be what looks to be a large. Here, don't mind my map here. Oh, that'd be really cool to use. We'll use that in a little bit. Don't worry. We'll come back to you. A large, 3-building base. So the first one looks to be some kind of house, something or other. The other one looks to be a shop, maybe. And the last one is obviously the hangar, and it's way bigger than anything else. The thing you do notice about the hangar, though, is it has been shattered. Like something crashed into it. Like the giant rock that hit the spaceship earlier, like a bigger version of that crashed into the hangar. And you can see it from the outside, the damage that's been done to it. It being exposed several times to a zero ozone / radiation / whatever, it's done for. The acid rain that comes with the storm has ate away at the metal extremely hard, and that hangar looks junked up.
That looks a little rough, Roger.
It's a little rough.
Well, look like this base is gonna last much longer, does it?
Is there dust and stuff on the floor?
Well, you haven't entered the inside yet.
Okay.
So, to be polite and check on you guys, usually we do about another hour of this. But since it's so late, do you guys want to call it a little early, or are you okay with how you're feeling?
I'd like to call a little early. I'm exhausted.
But, ditto. I
Okay.
have 32 patients tomorrow, and I'm
Okay.
like totally just depressed about that.
I'm so
I'm
sorry
like,
for you.
no.
So, we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna give you guys experience because you might have leveled up with all that combat. And we're gonna start next session as you guys have entered the inside of the base. So that's a good stopping point. A good first session of traveling through the desert and fighting things off. I'm gonna put away this book.
Cool beans.
Ugh. So again, end of session stuff that we usually do, company wide stuff, is we do an after action report. What'd you guys think? Good, bad, ugly?
Awesome, that's fun. I like the way the combat and the roll work. For sure. It's very 3.5S.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. I like the sci-fi.
Good, good,
Sci-fi is
good.
definitely cool, and it still kind of has that, like, mystical vibe, too.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Again, none of us really picked magic-y people, so unless we fight magic-based yahoos, we probably won't deal with magic too much.
Okay.
Anything that you guys didn't like or want to change for next time? Or just
That
keep...
was fun, dude.
Alright, good, good, good. People on Twitch, I'm gonna wrap up that. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Again, we're Apprentice Hero Helpers and our 3 lovely subscribers that have joined us tonight. The plan is to wait a week and then do this next Wednesday. Is that still a good day for y'all?
So a week from this Wednesday or a week from next Wednesday?
A week from next Wednesday. So
So 2 weeks.
it'll be next month sometime. Yeah. Again, if you on Twitch have any questions, I'll be on for 10 more seconds. Hey, out, 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 out. Sorry, small child. And dogs, apparently. Get out of here, dogs. Anyway, I'm glad we're wrapping up because life is occurring on my end. Let me end OBS and all that fun stuff.